Oh, we actually started.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Dang.
I was like, Craig handed me the mic. I was like, are we on? I said,
Y'all jump into it sometimes. So
no, you're right. You're right.
Snap, I was fully out.
Before y'all
Yeah,
get
I
into a
wasn't-
moment, I was like, oh, we missed it.
I wasn't thinking of any kind of we're working right now.
Nah, bro. Just like they did with who's the dude, Mama's Kitchen. We was always talking about.
You talk about this mama's K. His name has a
What's his name?
Jordan.
No,
Jordan
drafted him. Yeah, come on, Keon, help. Number one draft pick. Everybody says the biggest bust.
Kwame Brown.
All right. People always talk about Kwame Brown's a bust, right? They'll say that Greg Oden's a bust. They'll call these people a bust. They'll say Andrew Wiggins is a bust.
Greg got hurt.
He was
But
injured.
either way,
Injuries don't count as
because
busting.
they say, oh, you could have had KD,
and
the dude who got
Kwame
drafted
played
before
12
Jordan.
years.
Not the point. The point is that I think these people, you're as a GM, maybe you're the bust. As a GM, maybe Jordan's a bust because
Definitely.
right. Well, we know that, but I just mean like even like Andrew Wiggins, like, oh, this guy's gonna be this high, he's gonna reach the ceiling. But when the player doesn't reach the ceiling, I'm like, no, you overvalued or you overestimated. But these cats don't catch the same blame as the players
consider
get.
Kwame Brown a bust because he should have never been drafted number one.
Exactly.
Yeah, he should have. But Wiggins,
He shouldn't have been drafted number one to that team.
just ever.
Because I heard he was incredible. If
Just
you
ever.
watched him, he was a player of a different caliber. But when he got thrown in a different system, it was like.
But with Wiggins has actually always been solid. People just wanted Wiggins to be this superstar number one option.
Right.
He's better as the number two option, actually.
But it's
Number three
people
You know what I
who
mean?
put this on him, and then we
Right.
blame the player for not reaching
But you
everybody
can see it at
else's
Kansas. He was in and
expectations.
out. Like he would have one game, he'd go for 25. Next game, yeah, I have 10. Like he just that was him because it was him, Marcus Smart, and who else came out that year? They were the top three, like in college.
Remember what was Giannis? A second round, third round pick. Giannis was like
He was a lottery though.
Giannis. No,
Yeah,
I'm thinking of Kawhi. Kawhi was a second round.
Yeah.
I don't think Giannis was either.
Yeah,
a lottery.
they took a
top
chance.
10?
They guessed right.
Mm-mm.
Milwaukee, yeah, they guessed right.
Yeah, I don't think it was a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
I think
No,
it
I
was.
said lottery. Lottery's 13.
13? I don't think it was that.
Yeah, I think so.
But anyways,
He also was 3 inches shorter and about 40 pounds lighter when they.
but to
drafted
watch
him.
guys come into being a superstar and you go like, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Or like you go like, whoa, like that. What Giannis has done is crazy.
Was he
Kawhi
number
was
one?
a top 15.
He was selected. Oh wait.
No, he wasn't number one.
Giannis wasn't number one.
No.
What number was he?
He's down there. He wasn't.
what-
even-
Oh, he was
Keon.
15. He was right outside
15?
the lottery.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, guys like that, you go like, bro, what a gem, what a steal. Anybody you find them second rounds who turn out to be all stars, you were like, how did everybody miss this? And it's like, well, you guys picked Darko Milicic as number 2. I still always go back to that. You talk about the worst pick of all time.
But you also
Darko
get to see how
Milicic
they use their money
as
if
number
they're
2.
going to go far. If you see them in the club with big diamonds instantly, you're like, If you bought a new whole system and they got new coaches and trainers, you're like, he's going to go somewhere.
Serious business.
If you really think about it, first of all, if you're good enough to get there, the talent differential is actually not that big. It's like you said, there was a lot of people with Kobe ability, but not Kobe mindset.
Right.
There's a lot of people with Jordan ability, but not Wiggins. He has a 40-something inch vertical.
Right,
He has all the gifts, but
Everybody ain't got it.
yeah, some people, just Jeremy Lamb,
levels to this.
got the gifts.
Sometimes they say you get that check and lose the drive.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to be great NBA players. They just want to make it to the NBA.
Yeah.
And then once they do that, they're like, I'm set. I'm good. I'm do just
I'm a
enough.
coast.
Yeah, to make this money and
Right.
smash these hoes, and that's all I want to do.
That's all
Gotta
I ever
have that
wanted to
extra
do.
little switch in there.
Yeah. To
Jordan
be great,
was like, oh,
yeah.
you cut me off in traffic.
Right.
That person.
50 points.
Right.
What's up, everybody in Keon's Patreon,
What's
man?
up,
Nana
y'all?
P. DC is on his way from the airport, so he coming.
Where's DC?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they like,
first
where
thing,
DC
hi.
at?
You don't say hi first, just where
They were saying hi and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they said it out the
they were
gate.
saying what's up. What's up, y'all? Nana P. Crystal.
It's bigger today, huh?
Marie,
Tanya
who I found
R.
out has a French accent. I had no idea. She's Canadian, but she's French.
Thanks for
French
the new
Canadian. You
joiners
never
of
heard of that?
Keon's
Well, I've heard, I just didn't know
Patreon.
she was that.
And I'll see you in DC.
Crystal, what's happening?
What's up,
What's
y'all?
up in here? I can't see a lot of these.
We
Why does
back.
this looks bigger now? I can read these.
Yeah, I can read now. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's bigger today, right?
But when
I just
Cam,
zoomed in. I always
yeah.
zoom like 150.
oh, nice.
Styler, Nana P, Crystal. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening?
Messa, Marie.
Back to
always in
back
the
content
building.
on Tuesday. What else happened?
Verbal
What?
cardio.
verbal
Oh
cardio.
yeah, that's right.
Milwaukee in the building, man.
Okay.
Milwaukee, pull up when I come out there, man. Tickets is ass.
What's to do in Milwaukee?
You can go
Come here,
to
show.
Jeffrey Dahmer's.
Eat cheese.
Nah,
Go
they
see
tore
the
that
Bucks.
building down.
Cheese
Go
and
see the Greek
with-
Freak. Find out where
Milwaukee
he
got
lives.
options. That's Laverne and Shirley right there.
Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Toxic. They can see
Samil
your shirt.
Samagel.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mr. Toxic.
Oh, that shirt is great, bro. Mr. Toxic.
Mr. Toxic. The Mr.
Oh,
Toxic.
by Craig Williams.
Yes, in time
Yeah.
for Valentine's Day.
I love it.
Yo, I think I saw you. I don't know if that was you in a picture on that Fat Tuesday documentary. I was like, is that Craig in the background?
It might have been. It might have
It was
been.
one picture they showed. I forget who else was in the picture. I looked in the back. I was like, it looked like Craig.
I
But
spent a
I'm
lot of
not
time
sure.
up there.
Your Fat Tuesday?
Yeah, I used to be all those.
Was
So
it
how
cracking?
long- Oh my bad.
That was guys or Joe.
Guy.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, Joe.
Well, Joe
did it
kind
for a
of stepped
second
in for a little bit.
when
but
guy
then-
was busy.
yeah. It was always crazy.
Yeah.
How long was tripping after Fat Tuesdays? When did tripping start?
You know, it's one big blur for me because it seems like it kept going, just changed names. And I
Right.
don't keep up with the names.
Because I wasn't even doing comedy during Fat Tuesday, but I did tripping on Tuesday
Right.
when Chris was hosting.
Was Fat Tuesday the one in the front room where
They both were in
was
the
the
main
main
room.
room.
Main room.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, Fat Tuesday started in the belly and then went to the main.
Right.
And
That-
Guy
okay.
Torrey hosted, and then Joe Torrey
was
stepped
that's
in.
when Chris and Daryl and Alex was on the scene heavy
During Fat Tuesday?
Tuesdays, yeah.
Okay. Daryl Heath was funny, man.
Very
It is funny.
Not that
It's
he
funny.
passed away, but
Yeah.
you know, I don't know if he still does stand up, but
He's one of my favorites.
man, he
I always say that.
mad funny. Mad funny.
He took animating a joke to a whole new level.
The midget pimp. The midget pimp.
The rapist with the Men in Black
Oh,
memory
oh
eraser.
snap! I don't think I see that.
Yeah, I don't think I see that either.
That premise though.
That premise
It
is
is
crazy.
horrible.
The
That's
person
awful.
kept showing back up. And it
Oh
it's,
man!
it was pretty. Yeah.
Wait, if you think about it, it's horrible.
It's definitely horrible.
It's horrible.
Absolutely, it's horrible.
It's horrible.
It's
But without
hilarious.
the recollection, is the victim. You know what I'm
Does it
saying? Like they
fall for
don't
the
know.
Same exact thing.
Yeah,
You don't have any like mental issues over
Right.
it because you didn't know it happened.
You never knew it happened, but god damn,
It's terrible on their part, but also kind of nice on their part because the person never remembers.
That trauma's in there no
no,
matter what.
You don't think
Something's
so?
in
With the
there.
mind eraser?
That trauma is in there. That's a physical
But the
trauma as well.
cold part is
you can't get rid of that.
you got a trauma but you don't know what the cause is.
Yeah,
You're
you're
like,
just
why am I feeling
You're
like
gonna
this?
feel that
You
trauma.
think so? I mean, I
Physically.
don't know how the MIB mind eraser
Physically,
works, so
I don't think it takes.
we have to
you
call
gonna
Will
feel
Smith
that.
and ask him.
You know, if you went through something physically tragic, you gonna feel that the next day.
Yeah.
Because
Even though your
I think
mind
if you
erased.
get beat up and they mind erase you gonna feel the
Why do I have this
That's
black
what I
eye?
was saying. I'm sure
Why?
when you
I
go
still
to
got this
shit,
black
yeah,
eye.
you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, what the hell
that's
happened
true.
here?
That's true. That's true.
You know what's funny though about jokes? Like you can do a premise, and of course it's all fiction,
Right.
right? But when you break down a dark joke, it's always awful. You just got to go over a dark
yeah.
joke. You just got to do the dark joke and keep it moving.
Well,
You can't dive in.
If you break down the math, you're like, wait, did they think about all
yeah,
of this?
then it gets bad.
and then come back. Oh, okay.
You got to say, hey, this is dark, and keep going. You got to
But if
speed
people
right
can
past.
appreciate, like I can appreciate, that's funny.
That's funny.
Like
That premise is funny.
I seen
You
a
gotta just
meme
keep going.
today that
I gotta see the act out.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
an interesting premise,
it
but
was
I
a
gotta see
dude
the
that
act
kept
out.
getting raped by another dude.
Ugh.
Type of deal.
Yeah.
oh, that's why you said take.
Yeah, it wasn't like he is raping women.
I think I've seen that joke now that
Yeah.
you mention it.
You just got to speed by it.
I think I've seen that joke now.
When
that
you start
mention
doing a breakdown, you like,
it was
oh.
one of my favorite ones.
it. Yeah.
I
think
seen
that
a
one.
meme this morning. It was a true thing, I guess. But this girl was saying that the mom had to go up to the school to check a teacher that got laid off quietly because she took a child's hearing aid and said, "Well, since you ain't listening anyway," and took her hearing aid.
Oh.
And
that
I
a
was
good one.
like, as a parent, I'm going up there and whooping the teacher.
Yeah, I'm
But
raising
then
all kinds of
I'm
hell.
driving to a remote location by myself and dying laughing because taking somebody's hearing aid and saying, "Well, you ain't listening anyway," is fucking hilarious.
That's mad funny.
That's
It's
funny.
hilarious.
I think I'm a break when I walk in and be like, "What you tell my child?" he ain't listening anyway. I'm like,
Funny.
You probably done the same. Give me that. You ain't gonna listen anyway. That's a black
funny.
parent.
But you touched my kid, so I gotta fight you.
Yeah,
but
you
like
gotta
that's
be-
Oh,
funny.
they touched the kid?
Well,
they
they,
took
mean, they
you-
took the hearing aid.
if,
You know what I
if
mean?
somebody took your
they
kid's
didn't ask
hearing aid,
for
it's,
it?
it's
Give me
hands
the
on.
hearing aid.
Yeah,
So they put the
You
hearing
ain't
aid
listening
in
to
there.
that's a great setup.
that's funny.
Put
man.
it in my hand.
you ain't listening anyway.
But you still gotta go recap.
But you gotta check the whole school. I mean, you got to.
No, you gotta raise hell.
Kobe,
Funny.
Kobe.
Hey.
Oh, DC made the cut.
You only
He
10
came
minutes
in-
late, bro.
You see, came like the cat burglar.
Yeah, he did. Stealth mode. Is that a ski mask rolled up?
What's up, man?
All them clothes.
DC made it in, y'all.
He left his suitcase on the side, man. Look at this boy. Dedicated.
What's up, DC?
He's asking about you.
Hey, what was they talking about?
Tony got a call.
Yeah.
I'm doing daddy.
I got a
shit, man.
question. We just talked about.
Who got that?
Is this funny to you? I mean, as a parent, is it still funny? Your kid can't hear.
The kid wears a hearing aid.
He started laughing already.
It's already funny.
The teacher takes the kid's hearing aid and says, and you ask, why did you take my kid's hearing aid? They say, well, they wasn't listening anyway.
That's funny. That's funny.
Like, you got to check the teacher, but it's funny.
Do you check the teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
to
to.
check the teacher because that's like, you know damn well that's a disabled child. You know what I mean?
Not only, come on, bro.
What? You don't want to check
No, you're right. Like, you got to be like, it's funny.
It's
you
a
got to
great
go
joke.
in
It's a
raising
great
hell.
joke.
It's a great joke.
But you gotta
The
raise
same-
hell as a
Same thing we're
parent.
talking about.
Yeah, as a
I
parent.
was catching him up, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, of course it's funny, but you're going to be like,
Kobe McGuire asks, as comedians, do you think jokes can go too far? And since you know it's comedy and you know it's a joke, is it fair game?
The building of a joke, I think, could go too far. But once it's ready, once you put it on air, I think you should have found a medium point where the joke surpasses the topic,
the kind of the concept.
the concept.
Can you go to, when it stops being funny, you went too far.
But pretty much.
When the artist kind of like, okay, we were
'Cause I
we were
think-
with you.
Yeah, 'cause some people do that. You know, they're going for the shock value
Shock.
over the funny. And it's like, but this ain't funny. You're just saying some wild shit that's
Because you think you can get
that's
away
weird.
with it.
Yeah, and it's not fun. So I don't know if it's a too far, but it's a shit. This is an art form.
Well,
So you got to do it correctly.
When it stops doing the job is
Right,
to make people laugh.
right.
When you stop doing the job,
That's a good
you went
answer.
too far.
It's tough for us to judge other comedians because we know it's like rules to it. We it's our art form and we have every right to say what we got to say, but we also got to deal with the consequences if we say it the wrong
Right.
way.
Right.
And that's happening to like a lot of cats. Happened with Ari Shaffir.
Oh, yeah.
Big time with him.
And also,
His wasn't funny. Like, I didn't get the joke in it.
it's not for you though.
My main thing is
What the coach-
this
And
has
he didn't
gotta
even-
be funny.
Right.
Yeah.
This has got to be funny.
Yeah.
But
Because
also,
laughter for me is involuntary.
right.
So if it's funny, be like, well, that was messed up, but it was funny.
Right.
It was funny. And if I'm not laughing, it's just like,
I think once you present it, not when you're trying it out
Right.
on a stage, but when it's a show or
And it's supposed to be
television or even on your IG, it should be to a certain point where you understand what you're doing.
yeah.
I agree with that completely. By the time you say, hey, I'm ready to put this out there,
Right.
it should be at a point where we know where the funny begins and where you ended that joke. Not that it's done,
Right.
but I ended it here at this funny moment.
Sometimes you don't know when you put it out there. Sometimes it's an accident. When you
It's
say
like-
That happens too.
Right.
Like, I didn't mean to offend.
Right.
That
Right.
happens. Like, I offended some people about my communion line joke.
Everybody's going to be offended.
Somebody was
What?
offended,
About what?
We don't play about
Just-
guys.
Yeah, because, it's me
Yeah, don't go there.
talking about communion.
I hate the sensitivity
So
of
just
people right
like,
now, bro.
somebody going to be offended.
Oh, somebody's always going to be offended.
Right. I'm sick
Always.
of that, bro.
And it's like, on some topics, you know it's coming. Like the last clip that the Laugh Factory put up about mine, I knew some people would get mad. So I was like, yeah, this is it is what it is.
Right.
But it's a very, I think we pay too much attention to the small percentage that is offended.
My thing is that these people that get offended, I'm sure they offend people in their lives too.
All the
All
time.
the time.
You know what I mean?
All the
And,
time.
and how do they handle that? You know?
Right.
And they pick and choose. I think that's my biggest beef.
Right.
All this was funny to you about other people.
Right.
It was your shit. Now it's not
That
funny.
pisses
Nah,
me
hell
off.
nah.
That pisses
You
me
got to
off.
ride with everything. You can't be like, well, yeah, but this one's about me.
That
so?
was too far.
No.
Now you took it to the
Yeah.
next level.
Now, if you're sensitive
wait a
about
minute.
everything, then fine. If
Right.
you're one of those, okay, then. But
You
if
just
you're
never
One of those.
if you're a pick a chooser, I'll be like, because there's those people like how on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
On YouTube, I don't know if y'all know this. You can click on when somebody leaves a comment. You click on their picture, it'll show every comment they've made under,
wow.
I didn't
under
know
your
that.
page.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So there's some people that I will say something, and I'll go on their page. And I'm like, oh, this is just what you do. You either just troll or you're always offended. Like
Right.
if I see somebody leave negative comments on my stand up, I click on it first.
Yeah.
And when I see like on the Chocolate Sunday page, they just hate on every comedian. I'm like, oh, but this is what you do. Whatever. Or if you always have something negative to say, I'm like, oh, well, you're just unhappy. It's
annoying,
you know what I mean?
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
that's on you.
Yo, some people are just losers.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like some people are just losers, and that's what they do.
Facts.
They try to make everybody else losers. You know?
Yeah.
Like Chaz said a long time ago, every joke is not going to hit.
Right.
Or you're not going to like every joke. We fail. We're going to fail at some of these jokes.
Absolutely.
Mostly, for the most part, we win. We're successful.
Right.
Right.
When we fail, bear with me.
Right.
Bro,
Right.
there's
Nobody
a,
shoots 100% for the
Right,
field.
bear
Right.
with
there's
me.
a lot of
Nobody.
times you'll do a joke and you might get some people who don't want to laugh, or some people who do that cringe after, like, oh my God, like
Right.
one of those. And I go,
Yeah.
that's a future fan.
Right.
I'm not worried about you guys. If it's 1 out of 100, I just got to find more of those ones, right?
Yeah.
If I find enough of those ones, I'll work forever.
I honestly agree. Like my thing is, if I see some people laugh, that means it's not just me.
It's not
It's
Right.
funny.
Right.
I just have to find, like you said, the audience who also thinks, it's funny. Now, if nobody laughs, well, hell,
That's
it
my
ain't
fault.
funny.
That's my fault.
I'll
But
deal,
if I
I'll deal with the
see-
consequences. It's
If I
already
see
hurtful
some
enough.
laugh, and they're like, "Hey, bro," I'm like, "All right, I got something."
Well, so what's your ratio where you think you got something? How many people need to laugh?
Give us a room size.
So
Or you can just do the percentage. You can do the percentage of any room.
1
Yeah,
to
that's true.
200 people in there, and 7 people laugh. Do you think you're on to something?
Maybe, because I had to figure
I'm
it out.
out.
Because I gotta try. Wait. If you've done this joke enough and you always get the same 7,
I'm out.
wait. If you
Is
done
it
this
the first?
joke,
The first time?
yeah, that matters.
First time, but you worked it out. So the delivery of it was strong. But it's
Okay.
your first time.
I would keep working it out. Probably not on bigger shows. I would be like, let me go find a smaller, less. Let me go somebody who's not paying me. Let me
Yeah.
go work it out more. Because eventually, like, I just gotta let that one go. It's funny
Yeah.
to me. It's funny
Yeah,
to some people.
oh, yeah,
Like, I
absolutely.
gotta let it go. But if I can build it up, or I gotta find what's missing, like something. Maybe my delivery. I made my coming in too hot early. Let me put it in later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You figure it out. But eventually, if it's still that same 7, you got it.
First, I'm with Chaz. First time 7, I'm still going
I'm
because
still going.
I've had 2 that, I mean, shit. They just, I'm like, God damn it! This is funny to me. Why isn't it working? And then one of them, I just had to change my voice inflection at the end.
So crazy. It's so crazy what
start
we have to do.
hitting-
The little stuff
You
that
gotta
can
figure
tweak
it
a
out.
joke.
And then there's
little
one
thing.
I'm working on now. It's been 50-50.
Yeah.
But I've noticed it's when if I leave out a certain detail, it does not work. So that's
Yeah.
on me. Like I gotta remember how to do it, and
Right.
because the setup is kind of dark, so people are already like. So I have to like make it a little more happy, and then kind of like Chaz said, kind of rush through it, that dark part, so I can get through. Because if you stay too long on the dark, everybody's just like, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I have to kind of like speed pass, maybe giggle, whatever, and then once I get to it, it's been working, but it's on me to do it,
Right.
correctly. But I almost bailed.
Yeah.
Because like the first couple times, like, whew. But I think it was Keon. Somebody was like, "No, it's funny, bro."
Yeah.
You just got. I was like, ah.
And sometimes you just got to earn that trust with the audience early. You got to say, "Hey, let's have some good fun in the beginning.
Right.
You can do a bunch of whatever. Once they like you, you can go a little darker.
Right.
You can play.
Have you
Sometimes-
ever-
go ahead.
I was gonna say, have you ever done that and went and worked on a joke that you knew was dark, and then at the end was like, you know what, this might just be too much. I don't want to be that guy.
Oh,
to
me?
this group of people.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't really have a lot
Haven't
of dark
gone-
material.
yeah.
Because I've seen people go up and rip a show and do like 15 minutes of gay jokes, and it's like, okay, but it was like,
Right.
you got your laughs, but are you gonna continue on with that
Right.
one?
Yeah. For me, I'm bail out McGee. Like if
Tony,
it
you got-
ain't enough,
you
I'll
got
be like,
so
I'm putting
much
it on the
material,
shelf. I put that
bro.
Lantern joke on the shelf for years, simply
Why,
because
though?
The Laugh Factory just didn't give it up. Even though it ripped at the ha-ha.
Yeah.
Ran, literally. It wasn't even the next day. I was like, all right, y'all, I got to go to the Laugh Factory. Went over there, did it, and I was like, I was like, and the reason why I did it too early, but I put that joke on the shelf for mad long. Just from that, I was like, it ain't what I thought it was, man. The ha-ha was just,
Yeah, I mean, you have to do that too. There's certain rooms that you're like, does it count here? Let me try it somewhere else and see. And then it depends on the night. That's why I said this new one is 50-50.
Yeah.
I still don't know what it is yet.
Right.
Because I'm like, and then like Chaz said, if I already been doing 20 minutes and they like me,
Yeah.
well, yeah, it's gonna work because
Right.
they're like, well, we trust this guy, we like him. Go ahead and do whatever the
But
hell
I
you
don't
want.
I don't like the opposite. When you proved yourself and you're proving yourself, you're like, let me just toss this out there.
Yeah.
And they turn on you.
Yeah, that's very much.
You never give them back.
Very much.
Yo,
what
I-
happened.
Like, I earned this.
What happened to our relationship?
Very
I
much.
earned
Y'all
this.
like,
They
oh,
give
y'all
you the-
didn't like that one.
They give you the cold back.
Y'all didn't love me
They
like
pull
that.
out a pillow
Really,
and go
bro?
to sleep.
Right, really, bro?
Speaking of pillows and sleep, Purple, man. Purple, man, they got that grid system in they stuff. Whether you get the mattress or the pillow, that grid is comfortable. I don't know what they put in that grid, but it's right.
Feel like an AC unit. Keep
Man,
it cool.
it's
or-
ooh, yeah, it
does
feels
stay cool.
right. There are all these gimmicks that promise a great night's sleep. I don't care what kind of toppers that are or how heavy a blanket may be. What the hell?
Pull it
It's
up
lipstick
right now.
on a pig. What the hell?
That's an old phrase.
That's an
I'm
old
trying to
phrase.
make lipstick on a pig. Trying
What's
to make a
it
pig.
mean?
It's trying to make something ugly cute. You put lipstick on a pig. It's an
Oh,
old
okay.
phrase.
But
Yeah.
pigs are cute.
Well, I mean,
No,
it's
they
still
ain't.
they're
Y'all
the
don't think
dirtiest.
pigs are
Well,
cute?
pigs get the dirty.
Y'all know?
I think pigs are cute.
Piglet.
You ever feed one
I
and
give
as
a
soon as
piglet
they walk
cute.
away, it's
Like
shit?
Babe.
A
Y'all
pig.
think
Babe,
pigs
Oh,
are
he
cute?
had a voice. He had a whole.
It's
He's a
an
pig, though.
animation.
He had
He's a
makeup.
real
He
pig.
had
It's
makeup
animated.
on.
His personality that
To
got
me,
me.
grown pigs are cute.
I think pigs are cute.
No, man,
Well,
they're
put some
warthogs
lipstick on
not.
one.
a
But
pig
pigs
is a
are cute.
dirty.
Don't talk about their
animal, though.
lifestyle. I'm just talking about the visual.
I see a pig and I go like
Cartoon pigs, yeah, but not real life.
Yeah, come on now.
Piglet.
I don't know, man.
Cute.
The waddle's funny to me.
If you guys think pugs are cute, then
I do
don't.
not. Pugs are ugly.
pugs are cute. What about
Frenchies
Frenchies
also
are cute.
ugly as shit.
Frenchies are
Ugly.
not
Ugly.
ugly.
They're ugly dogs.
Yeah.
Cute.
I'm not a fan of a lot of small dogs.
And then they got that
You just got more
underwrite.
adorable right
The
there.
big,
That again.
That's
It's the
those-
personality.
Right.
So,
The
Ben,
big
you
bug
think pigs
eye.
are cute?
Man, let's get back
Yeah.
to purple.
They all right?
Let's finish this.
My bad.
Match.
But anyway, the purple, you know what I'm saying?
With the
lipstick on
grid
the-
pattern.
If you're sleeping on a terrible mattress, your sleep will be terrible. It's that simple. That's why I recommend you get the purple mattress. Now, I can't vouch for the mattress personally, but the
That
pillow.
pillow?
That pillow.
So if the mattress
I got the magic.
feels anything like the pillow, you got the mattress? How's it feel?
like the pillow.
Yeah? Does it feel like the pillow?
Yeah.
Do you
How,
just,
how
do
is
you
it
just
with
lay on the floor?
naughty
and put your-
time? Is it good with naughty time?
I don't know because we haven't I haven't
He hasn't made it to the bed
Put
yet.
I haven't put it. It's heavy, and I had to. Kylie's been gone. I can't put it on by myself, so I just like laid on it. But I haven't
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it on there because
Oh,
I'm
you?
like,
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
We'll hit you up later.
Yeah.
It's a super stretchy, ultra squishy material that adapts and flexes around pressure points and doesn't retain heat. The Gel Flex Grid is amazingly supportive for back and legs while cushioning your shoulders, neck, excuse me, and hips, no matter how you sleep. Unlike memory foam, which remembers everything, thanks to the Gel Flex Grid, purple mattresses bounce back as you move and shift. You'll never have that I'm stuck feeling people get with memory foam.
I don't like my mattresses remembering stuff.
No,
You do?
man,
You don't.
no, you need to forget it.
Yeah, man, you need to
I
start
need
fresh.
that part.
And with the pillow, I'll be looking for this pillow because I got two like kind of expensive pillows. Well, I'll be looking for that.
where's my memory?
Yeah, man,
my-
I'll be
my,
looking for it.
grid.
No, this
My
ain't the
purple.
one.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh
they-
yeah,
they
because
be-
Cotty steals mine.
yeah,
We only have one.
So because Sabrina be wanting my
Yeah.
Gel Flex. I'm like, no, they ain't sending you
I was
this.
like, yeah.
Don't be trying to. You ain't gonna.
Because
try to
when I
steal my
come back
pillow.
from the road, I'd be like, "Why is my pillow on your side?"
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Well, you wasn't here." I was like,
See?
"Give it
Nah,
back,
man.
bro.
Look out.
Give it back."
Because wives be losing shit.
Yeah, they do.
They be messing it up. Sabrina be losing shit. I'd be like, nah, just leave the pen here. There's certain pens that I like, but I quit using this pen because you're going to lose it.
Yeah.
And then, we looking.
You got to give her days. On your hair day, when you need to keep it up like this, we give you the purple.
I don't know, man. Look out. Try your Purple mattress risk-free with free shipping and returns. Financing is available too. Getting a great night's sleep starts with having a great mattress. Get a Purple mattress. Go to purple.com/issues and use the code ISSUES. For a limited time, you can get 10% off any order of $200 or more. That's 10% off any order for $200 or more. That's purple.com/issues. Code ISSUES for 10% off any order $200 or more.
Come on.
/issues, man. Get in on this.
Goddamn
DC, how
fool.
you feel about that?
Goddamn fool not to get that deal. What's wrong with you?
Why is that always
Crazy.
funny?
Somebody asked this in Keon's Patreon.
I feel like it's more people today.
It's a lot of people.
They
man.
cracking
Yeah.
it. Hey,
What's up, yo?
Hey, the KPs.
Miranda Cummings.
They have been coming in though. Signing up.
Somebody asked, I forget who was it? Scroll up just a little bit. They caught my
Which
attention.
question was
No, it was
the
all red.
one got to go.
Okay, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
Right
that.
One got to go from Chris Hodge.
What's up,
One got to
Chris?
go hip hop by region. West Coast, East Coast, South, and Midwest.
Well, I'm definitely not getting rid of the West.
Whoa.
Oh, one.
This is out the
One
gate.
got to
Whoa.
go.
This is an extremely hard question.
It's a hard hitting question right
It
here,
is.
Chris.
I ain't gonna lie.
What'd you say?
I said this is a hard one. I ain't gonna lie.
It's tough.
Whoa. Why would you ask this?
We have to answer
Somebody
this.
got to go.
That's gonna be an easy one.
Is it?
It's easy for you, Craig?
Yeah.
Where you
He going Midwest.
Midwest gotta go.
I knew he was going
What are you
Midwest.
talking about?
Just what I said.
Midwest is staying
Midwest
for
gotta
me.
go.
Dog, you're losing Kanye and Common.
I
We're
could
losing
deal with
Lupe
that.
Fiasco.
Nelly.
We're
I could
losing
deal with
Nelly.
that.
Yeah,
I
you're
could
losing
deal
Nelly,
with that.
Eminem. You're losing the rest
Crucial
of 5
conflict. Throw them
Crucial
in there.
conflict, do or
Twister.
die.
You got some
Chance to rap.
I mean, after you
Chance,
named
there's
everybody
ro-
Midwest, I think I'm out there real quick.
Oh, you guys
You
are
stay with the Midwest.
crazy.
Because
Royce
I'm not
the
going
5'9".
east.
Mickey Fax, come on, you got a lot more.
You can't go with the creator of hip hop, which is the East.
You can't do
Right.
the East.
I'm not
You can't
doing
do
the
the
East.
East.
You can't do the West.
West is
Can't do the West.
legendary.
I'm
Yeah.
The South.
losing.
I'm losing the South.
I might have to lose the South.
I got to lose the South.
What? You getting rid of D4L?
You know what? I can't- you know what though? I can't lose Outkast.
Bro,
And,
I'm not
and,
losing
and that's
the
the only
South.
one that I was
Outkast,
thinking.
Goody
Outkast
Mob,
is the only group I was like,
You getting rid
Scarface.
of Young Thug?
I can't lose. I can't lose Big Crit. I'm losing.
You can't lose.
You
Other
turn
Day
on the
Ball by
Midwest,
Artist.
No, Midwest is staying.
You losing
Then
Future?
what's gonna go?
You can't lose Future.
West.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey,
I'm losing
whoa.
the West.
I'm losing the South.
No Snoop ever.
Snoop
No
Dogg,
Dr.
Kid.
Dre.
Somebody got to go.
No Dre beats ever. in
And when I
hip-hop?
look at my top 5, nobody from the West is in there. I got Black Thought, I got Common, I got Andre, I got Nas. I can't. West got to go.
Yeah.
I
That's
got
what I'm
to
losing.
I listen to cats from the South the least.
I can't go hip hop.
I
without
was-
I
Outkast
can't
is
lose
tough.
Outkast.
I was gonna go South or Midwest, and I only kept the South because it was a big part of my high school, college.
Yeah.
That whole thing was all the South. That's when the South was like.
You gonna get rid of
killing.
Juvenile, huh?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not getting rid of
You
the
gotta
South
back that ass
because
up.
that was too much. When I was in party mode, the South ran
Right.
all that, and I was like, that's a lot of memories.
Right.
So
What
I
would
was
the
like,
world be with no bling bling?
you know what I mean? I was.
It would be
There was
just
a lot of
fine.
dancing, a lot of humping going on.
just
you know?
fine.
I vibe with the South. I vibe with the Midwest, the West Coast. If I had to get rid of one, it would have to be like on a listening standpoint, East Coast.
No
wow.
Biggie.
Wow.
Yeah, it had to be the East. But no disrespect
No
to the
Jay-Z.
East, but that
And
it would
it's
have
no
to be
disrespect to
like
the South.
Yeah, I mean,
listen
this is
to
a
it for
whole-
the
this
East.
is-
yeah, it had to be the
These
East,
are
but
good.
just
no
Everybody
hip-hop
picking
without
different
East Coast.
regions.
right.
Huh? No, there is no hip hop.
There's
No,
no
there's no
hip-hop.
hip hop without the East. I'm not saying that there is, but I'm
Disrespect.
just saying,
You
but
was
that's
just in
like
New
as
York.
far
That's
as
fair.
the music that I listen to,
Right.
Right.
would be
We got
those
to
three.
go from our personal
Right.
perspective.
Right. Now, if it was based on just listen, the South would go. But because of the South,
Yeah, pound for pound, if you go by
Memories.
artists to me listening, the
Yeah,
South
the
is
South would go.
easily
Yeah.
up out
And
of
that's
here.
why I had
but
to let go of the
but
South. 'Cause
you
I-
got to respect the South because they've held down a rap game.
respecting for sure.
yeah, no, we respect
when
it, but
the East and the
I
West
respect
wasn't giving us
everything.
No, I
nothing.
respect all the
Right,
reasons.
right.
Okay.
My
I respect
thing is,
every reason.
if it's based off what you just said, listening, the South is last.
Yeah.
A lot of South.
But if
Pound
it's
for pound artists,
Yeah.
the South is last.
Andre
for me, too.
3000 alone.
Me,
That's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying. Like Outkast, Outkast alone
He
Lil
goes
Baby.
nowhere.
saved the South.
Lil
for me.
Baby.
Here's the thing, though. Outkast. That was the only reason I'm like, dog, you gotta let go of Outkast.
I can't.
I just went on an Outkast binge
I
Sunday,
can't, bro.
Oh man,
but yet when I go compared to everybody else that I'm gonna lose, I go it's the one group versus everybody.
Sacrifice.
The
Okay.
one group
So you
versus
losing the
everybody.
South?
I'm losing.
You
the
losing
South.
Dungeon Family?
Yo, Dungeon
And
Family's
the
tough.
whole-
I don't listen to T.I. I don't listen to a lot of the cats from Atlanta. I don't listen to a lot of
Yeah.
cats. I love Scarface, right? I listened to his album the other day. I think I was telling you about that. I just ran it. I was like, oh man, I forgot about
It's
this.
a small percentage.
It's a small percentage
Yeah.
for me, bro. I love
Especially
Bun B,
given
bro.
given how many artists
love
come out of the
UGK.
South. Because the Midwest, pound for pound, has
NLE
heavy
Chopper?
hitters with a small percentage coming
Oh,
out.
Definitely,
is.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Easily,
so it's
yeah.
like the impact the Midwest has had with such a small number.
Trick Daddy.
It's been crazy.
Yeah, the
It's
volume of the South is way higher.
Yeah,
than
it's like, man, this is like 800 rappers.
And
out
I
in
don't
the
know
South.
any other Midwest
Crit.
cities besides Chicago and Ohio.
Chicago, Detroit.
Detroit.
Oh yeah, Bone Thugs.
Is
You know,
Detroit
Louis
considered?
Cleveland.
Oh, well, damn
Absolutely.
sure getting rid of Midwest. Come
See, I
on,
li- no, I
gonna miss
like Bone.
everybody. Come
Bone
on.
Thugs.
Oh, Bone
I
Thugs.
love
Yeah,
that,
I'm
Yeah,
gonna miss
bro.
all of them. MC Breed, I love MC Breed, but go.
So you
Future
going
and you
Midwest?
fronting.
We got East, South, West,
Midwest.
Midwest.
Yeah.
So we got two Midwest.
That's a tough one, bro.
That was a tough
That's
question.
a great question.
That was a good one. That was
Now,
a
if we were
Midwest
just
through.
leaving beats out of it, then maybe it would switch it. But
Okay,
I
yeah.
can't
If
go
we taking
hip-hop
off beats
without-
and dancing, I would go south. But we not. I gotta go. With
Kanye
mine.
alone is enough for me.
Can we
to
take
always
away-
be like
we-
Midwest guys.
So we just
based
do
on,
beats?
If it's based on listening, the South has to go. But based on his question, I got rid of the Midwest.
Yeah, I would have
Now,
to get
based-
rid of
based
the
on
Midwest
certain
there.
facts.
Based on instrumentals.
As far as like the South was ready to be taken off for me, but I was like, damn man, Outkast. I binge on Outkast annually, and then Big Crit a lot.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
low key, I want to get rid of the South more than the West because I listen to West Coast artists a little bit more. But nah, because Doggy Style is like one of my favorite albums of all time. Kendrick, of course.
What would rap be
And
without?
I feel like
bitch?
I feel like the West is
The West
low key
is-
putting out some of the best music right now.
Oh, right now, as far as Kendrick and
Yeah, just like underground cast that people haven't heard of. It's just like the West is really killing on that front. And the South is just last.
J.
for me.
Cole, you gonna lose J. Cole?
He's the South too. Oh, J.
Yeah,
Cole, the
I'm
South
saying,
and Little
though.
Brother? Yeah, the South stand.
Yeah,
I'm back to the West.
So you
I
get rid
forgot
of
my little
Midwest?
brother, J.
Think about
Cole.
it.
Absolutely.
Think about
J.
it.
Cole
Little
was my
brother
favorite
left
album.
already.
Yeah.
They left you a long time ago.
Huh?
Little brother left you.
It was still.
They left you a long
That's
time
a part
ago.
of that's a part of my life though. Like Little Brother heavy.
They
So-
come back, little brother. People
Now, when
fighting
it comes
for
to
you stay.
production, beats, if we just doing a beat standpoint,
Who has the best beats?
I could be biased, but I think we do.
West Coast?
hell no.
Wow, wow. Why gotta be hell no, bro? Why can't just be no?
Strong hell no.
I think we do.
I know a lot of the East Coast.
No.
East Coast beats is
No.
crazy.
Especially how many people bite it. I'm rolling with us.
Hell no.
It's definitely not. Who you think has the
Because the
strongest
West
beats?
Coast ain't nothing but the Midwest. All that Ohio players and all that.
All the
They
Motown.
took
Because
all
they-
the Motown stuff.
they
I
can't
mean,
get
isn't
a
that
lot
hip
of
hop in
credit.
general?
Yeah, but I just
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah.
shout out.
There you go.
You talking about like the
Midwest
funk
because I should
There you
have
go.
sound or
known.
whatever?
It's hip hop in general, but I feel like for a while the West Coast wasn't really flipping the sample.
The
They
right
were
way.
just taking the straight up beat, the straight up.
And adding all that boom on it.
All they added was a little bit of bass. They wasn't restructuring nothing.
But that's how rap started in general. It was just rap.
That's how
breaks.
it
There's
started,
beat
right.
breaks. And then
But as you
So
evolve,
excuse us for one preserve the history.
Oh,
no,
right.
I think
Yeah, we
You
Of
can't-
the
you can't
radio
get credit.
historian.
You can't get credit for that. I like it when it's a mysterious
when it's
sample
subtle,
flip.
where
be
you
like,
can be
like
but I
what
think
the
that came
RZA
later
was
though.
doing?
That
Huh?
came later in the 90s. Because if you're
That's what
thinking,
I'm talking about later.
So
I ain't
West
talking
Coast
about
and
early.
So
I'm
West
talking
Coast
about-
in the 90s as well. They weren't flipping it, is what you're saying.
Well, then
like when the West Coast was dominant. It was a lot of like they were just taking straight up soul samples and just playing that. Today was a good day. They did not change the Isley Brother beat whatsoever.
Yeah.
Hell no.
It was literally the Isley
same
Brother
thing.
track
Same
with
with
Ice
Snoop.
Cube on it.
Dogg.
There was no
That's all Puffy was doing on the East though.
He was. But as
did
far
it
as the
first.
West Coast, when they were dominant, but the East Coast always had people that were like changing it and hiding it. Like the RZA with Wu-Tang Clan, I didn't know they were samples.
you go to Premiere, you didn't know they were
I think-
samples.
Yeah,
You
so
go
it
to
was
Easy
like-
Mo
I get
Beat,
what
you
you
Those
didn't
East
know
Coast
they-
producers,
I
I was
get
like,
what you're saying.
I would
I
have
think
to,
everybody
I would have
kinda
to
did it
stumble
at
onto
a
the
certain
song
point.
that they
Jay Dilla?
sampled.
I like when I catch it, and I be like,
Yeah, and I was
like
like,
that.
oh, this was a sample?
Right, yeah, I
As
like when I
opposed
catch it.
to,
Uh-huh.
oh, that's that song my mom listened to right out the gate.
You just rapping over.
So the West Coast
Right.
loses points for that, for me.
That's tough, bro. That's
Oh,
one of the hardest
Quick
ones
was
gotta
changing
go
it
I've
up.
ever had to deal with.
For the production, or
Yeah,
just
no, just for like
No, because you got to get rid of a whole region. That's
region.
a lot, bro.
That's a lot.
hell of
That's
a
a
lot.
lot.
a whole reason.
If we're talking production and we're talking regions, I'm trying to think where, because I was born in Virginia, but I grew up partially in Atlanta as well. So I'm thinking
got
Virginia got
Timberland.
Timberland and Pharrell and
yeah.
Neptune's
fresh
in.
beat.
So I don't know if that's East Coast or what they consider the South. Because I'm
That's
from Virginia.
South.
When I moved to Georgia, they're like, that's not the South, and I'm like,
They would consider
But
that
it
East
is.
Coast.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
think.
well,
No,
great.
no,
If
Virginia's
Tim
the
stays,
South.
I'm good.
Timberland is South.
Virginia
Is
the
it?
South.
Yes,
I
Virginia
always
is
thought-
considered
I
the
definitely
South.
think
Virginia
it's
wasn't
South.
the East Coast. I always thought
Nah,
that
they
was
had
more the
plantations.
East
I
Coast.
mean, they
Considered
are
the
on.
South.
It is on the East Coast.
Wait, what?
But
DC is
Right.
considered East Coast.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
when
DC
I live in
Is it
Virginia,
the whole
bit.
DC?
But technically,
know.
if we're
I
going to
don't
go
know how that's
technically, like Maryland is the South. Technically,
is
Mason
crazy.
Dixon line is
Virginia had
Maryland and
slaves.
Pennsylvania.
Anybody in the chat? Are y'all from? Is anybody from Virginia?
They said the South.
oh, they're saying the South. Someone's saying
It's considered the
Southeast.
South. That's what
They
I
be
heard.
saying
Southeast,
Southeast.
So what is DC considered?
I thought DC was the East
Is
Coast.
Virginia-
DC is between
DC considered
between
the Bay.
Maryland and
Virginia
Virginia.
the
Throw it in there.
Is Virginia in the SEC? SEC? Yeah, are they in the SEC?
Well, they done moved everything around.
That's
now.
true. That's
VA
true.
is the South.
Virginia's
Oh,
the
New
South.
York
And
people
why
call
people
DC the South for sure.
I mean, that's
But don't go by what New
Yeah,
York
region.
considers. They
Yeah.
consider
Everything the
everybody.
South.
Everything is
New
South.
York
Right.
considers it
Jersey
just
the
New York
South.
and
Yeah.
nothing else.
What is DC truly considered?
Yeah,
And Maryland.
CIA,
What is Maryland
NAA.
considered?
That's
Yeah.
East
it's
Coast.
the South.
You
When I
can't
was
really
from
go by
Virginia, I was like,
sports,
Maryland is obviously north of it, but I always thought Virginia was the cutoff for
Yeah,
the
because in
South.
sports,
technically.
Maryland
That's
is in
what
the
we thought.
ACC.
Virginia
Anything
is-
under,
Yeah, anything under Maryland
DC
is
the
the
South.
South.
Chris said. Are
Technically.
y'all from the area?
DC, look, DC's the East.
It's just
but we're
considered
actually VA.
DC, Mid East.
Anything under DC is the South.
Mid East, what are you doing?
Mid
They say the same thing.
Mid-East.
First of all, none of these regions make sense. By the way,
no.
None of
tough.
it makes like when how is St. Louis the Midwest when
Because
it's
a little
like
South in Missouri.
it's the South.
Yeah, St.
You know what I
Louis,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's,
It's
but
the
it's
middle.
the Midwest, and it's just like none of it makes
like
any
East
kind
St.
of.
Louis
Matter of
is
fact,
the South.
Chicago and all that stuff is on the East Coast. If you look at the map, it's that way, but it's called the Midwest.
well, 'cause-
Well, they
'cause
mean
East
Western part of the world, right? Because the U.S. is considered Western.
I don't think
as a
that's
whole.
far.
I thought
I
that's
think so.
Oh,
I
when
thought
you
it was
talking
like
when they be like
United
Midwest.
States.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. Why
It's like
is
in the
it
middle of the
called-
country.
Because
Yeah,
here's the thing, though.
it kind of is in the, but it's not. At
But you got to start in the beginning. Everybody was on the East first, right? And everybody came over. So the more west
East
they
Coast
went,
started
that
it
was
all.
like Chicago had to be the new West at one point until they all got all the way to California, right?
Right.
So then you go, that's not the West, it's the Midwest. Here's the West. Now there's a new West.
Are you saying they build it?
I think
kept
that's
going
what
and
built-
going
it
and
makes
built
going?
to the
sense.
left?
It
Yeah.
makes sense to me when you go. We started off,
Right.
Boston, all those other ones.
Because you definitely got to
to
section the country off
Right.
somehow.
Right. But
At
they-
one-
they
at
just
one
kept
point,
going
Boston
more
was
west.
the West Coast.
Of course, right?
Right.
But they
Right.
That's
kept
the first
going
place
more
you
west,
hit.
more west, and more west. So I think
Yeah.
now we got all the way. Oh, there's no more
There's
land over
there's
here.
no north. I would think a
Yeah,
lot
there's-
of
Yeah,
There's a
like how come there
Pacific
isn't
North
a
is-
north or southeast? Why is it
Chicago
just-
should be north more than anything.
Chicago
it's
would,
right
Michigan
by
would.
Canada, so is Michigan.
But it's also
Let's
in the
change
middle,
that.
the middle west of the country. I get that compared
Yeah.
to the east.
Right.
Then yeah, because
Well,
there's the middle America,
It's the Middle East.
which is like the Kansas, Oklahoma.
Right.
Those are middle America.
Yeah.
Why isn't it the Middle East?
Because
it's
the-
closer to the East, the East
Then it
Coast.
gets confused. That's why when they said it's mid east, we was like, all right,
All right.
What are we
This is
doing?
too
here?
mu- Yeah,
Not the Middle East.
Yeah.
Your explanation makes sense.
that's the only way I
Especially
can
because
think
if you
about
look
it.
at America, all the states they're just big as hell on
Right.
the west.
Yeah.
Like everything else is small, so it's
Right.
like, well,
There's a lot more cities on the
yeah,
east.
like it's just hella
Everybody closer
big
together
on the west.
east,
Yeah.
east side.
And then they were like, "Hey, there's way more land over here. Well, I got all this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you need all this Oklahoma. You need
Yeah.
all this
Right.
Texas.
To do what?
But it's funny because everybody's like, all right, go ahead, take all that.
Yeah.
You can have all
But
that. But we got
remember,
New York
what's-
this big.
Did you the reason why it's shaped the way it is? Like it was like a cut off. I forgot what the reason is. So I don't want to say
For which state? For which?
for I think it was Texas.
It was
Like
Mexico.
the reason why they cut it to a certain point was like to keep slavery or something like that. Like to
Yeah, Oklahoma, I think.
Oh,
yeah, one of them
Oklahoma. I saw
cut.
that
Giving that
One of
little,
them
post
cut
recently.
real
part right there.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
wanted that little part, and it's like it was so weird.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be
Oh,
there.
that little.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we can do this here. All right, fine. We'll
It's
take
our
that.
state still.
Yeah, we'll take that. And it
Keep
makes
the
no
slaves
sense.
up
Trash.
to the left.
Right, it makes no sense.
Trash. So
That's tough.
You got to look at your favorite producers, and I guess that's how you decipher
I love
which
Timberland.
region got to go.
Yeah,
I
just
mean, which
went-
region got to go?
Yeah, I mean, it's all personal based. You know what I mean? So I just went on what nostalgia and
Right.
What
things
you're
of that
raised
nature.
on.
Yeah,
I just went off facts.
I did Raised and what I'm currently bumping.
I'm keeping the South. I don't know who I would take out though.
I'm keeping the South too.
I can't like
Midwest
as far as
gotta go.
like, and I get that like how it took a while for the South to get its name in the industry. But as far as like I would say originality and just something fresh, I feel like the South has done it continuously for years and years and years. And I think that's why I would keep them in. I don't know who I would take out though, because they all play a major part in hip hop today. Just in
I mean,
general.
it's definitely a hard question.
Yeah,
Especially taking off a whole region.
the whole
Yeah.
Man, like, all right, a regional. What food spots would you take off?
Oh, Midwest is gone.
You just hating on the
They're gone.
Midwest in general.
They ain't come up
Chicago
with
is going
tacos
nowhere.
or pizza.
I've had to be honest with myself. The West Coast ain't really known for, like,
food?
Yeah,
Outside of
that's what I was
Mexican
thinking too.
food?
What you mean? We got
Yeah.
Mexican food.
Outside of
The
Mexican
outside
food,
of Mexican
we
food,
I mean, but
We're
where does
average, bro.
Mexican food like come from? Is it the western part of Mexico, or is it
There's
the
some
central
good
part?
Mexican food.
Well, the thing
in
is, we
Mexico.
did it
Or-
different.
Oh,
San
man,
Diego has
that's
the
the
best Mexican food.
Yeah,
San
San
Diego
Diego got
trumps
some good-
Arizona, the Bay,
But
LA.
Texas
has
has
some
Texas-
great
Texas
Mexican
would
food.
defend-
Texas though.
California
San Diego.
Mexican food
Is
has its
Texas
own
considered
staple.
the South?
Yeah.
San
Yeah,
Diego
Texas-
West
has
can get the
the
hell
best
up out of
That's
there.
what I'm. Yeah, and I'm
West can
Yeah,
get the
And
hell
I'm
up
West
out of
Coast
there.
McGee.
And I
Yeah.
don't want to. I feel like I'm shitting on the West all day, but
You kind of are, but
You are,
The
but you
thing
know.
is, the West Coast has
It's cool.
Mex-American food, which is kind of like Mexican food, but they threw their twist. Like
Hey,
a
look,
taco. didn't
Seattle
have
has
lettuce.
good food. San Francisco has good food.
Yeah.
Great food.
there are
Two
some good
cities.
foods out there.
Yeah.
The rest
But
of
the
y'all.
West can go.
San Diego.
I guess
West-
San
what
Diego's
is,
great
what
Mexican food.
is a West staple of food? Like it's
Mexican
you say
food. That's what I'm
Mexican.
saying.
The Mexican
Mexican
food
food.
would be
But
Chinese
nah,
food in San Francisco is
but,
top
but
notch.
they can't claim that alone because
Yeah,
Texas has good Mexican food.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
That's
Texas
what I'm
has
saying.
like that. They be doing the mix.
They got
thing.
They do
Texas,
Texas,
yeah.
but they
I mean,
got
I'm
good
sure there's a
Mexican
little
food
spin
in
on it,
Texas.
of course, because once it cross over, it get a little.
And it's different
Different.
parts of
Yeah.
what I mean?
But here's the thing. Here's what separates it to me. I've never had like, oh, you gotta have this. I know like Texas barbecue, Kansas City barbecue, Chicago pizza, New
Yeah.
York pizza. What's the West
California
Coast?
raisins.
avocados, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
Avocados from Mexico.
You ever had some
Y'all sponging
fine?
off Mexico a lot.
You ever had some wine
Yeah.
from
I mean-
Cali?
I don't
The
drink wine.
weed.
Bro, Craig is you're killing me today, dog.
No, even as a
Craig
West Coast
love
person,
California too much.
even as a West Coast, I probably have to go because even if I bring up like chowder and stuff like that,
Oh, funny.
I can go to Boston and Maryland for that.
Seattle has some good. Seattle has some.
Seattle's
good chowder.
chowder to me is, and
This-
I've had different
Oh,
ones.
Seattle's chowder.
Seattle's
Seattle
the
has
best.
some
And
fire
clam chowder,
chowder.
I
but I,
had-
had, but I haven't
Yeah.
had Boston.
I
I
haven't had Boston either.
So-
I haven't had New England. Wait, have I had
New England, Boston,
Boston?
all the
Same thing.
Right.
I think I had it when I was out there, but
East
I'm not
Coast
sure.
and the Midwest.
No, the
Oh,
South
It's
for
an
me.
easy West.
South food
This
can't
is,
go.
this is
The
the
South
easy.
can't go.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is easy.
Yeah.
This is
The
the
South can't go.
easiest.
I said nobody brought it up,
go
so I already
from
knew.
there.
I was like, okay, I guess it's understood.
This was
the
the
South
easy
is
one
there.
for food.
Right.
West
The
can get
South.
the hell up out of here.
Yeah, 'cause
Easy.
I done had some food. Chicago,
What
like,
does
oh my
Midwest
goodness.
have? What food do they have?
Chicago
Pizza.
pizza, Kansas City
Pizza.
barbecue,
Pizza.
St. Louis.
See,
No,
that's-
they're
see,
not
What are
the
hot
same.
dogs
This
come
is
from?
the issue.
It's
The
not the
com-
same.
like
With the
the hot
Midwest.
dogs-
This is
hot
the
dogs
South.
is Midwest,
That's
right?
the
Like a-
problem. Like
Oh,
style
yeah.
of it?
Chicago
Kansas City
known
is
for
the
their
South.
Chicago
City
dogs
and-
too.
and-
Kansas City's the Midwest.
They're the mid.
Memphis
Kansas
is the
City
South.
and would you say St. Louis are the Midwest? But I think South.
Well, you guys are wrong.
Like
Yeah.
I think South.
St. Louis is
like,
definitely not the South.
You guys are
They-
wrong.
they-
Memphis
Midwest.
the South.
It's not.
Memphis-
but it-
Memphis
it's
is
almost-
the South.
Memphis is considered the South.
Yeah,
I
Memphis
just
is
found that
better.
out recently because I was like, I thought Memphis was Midwest.
I think
and
it's
people
South.
from
Memphis is
the
definitely
area.
the
was
South.
like,
the
no,
South.
we
But
are
it's
the
all
South.
the same.
No,
Like
but-
it's
I always said Tennessee is the South, but
Yeah.
no, Kansas City.
I
that's
didn't
the
know. I
Midwest.
didn't know what the cutoff was. And I just assumed Memphis was up higher than it was.
Is it like Kentucky, Tennessee,
I think it's
Arkansas?
Kentucky
That is
is
the
the
South.
Kentucky is when you start creeping
Arkansas is the
down in
South?
there. Because
Yeah.
in my
But what's
travels,
funny
I've
is
been learning
Kentucky's right there,
geography.
and then Ohio is literally right on
right.
Right.
Yeah.
And my
And none of
mom,
it
my
makes
mom
sense.
used to live in Olive Branch, Mississippi. That's the South,
That's the
Mississippi.
South.
Oh, Mississippi,
And
big South.
if I would cross her street, the address was Memphis.
Right.
So it has to be
Yeah.
the South.
top. Yeah.
So
Memphis is almost in
Memphis is
Arkansas, too.
South.
Right. Memphis
I
is
found
South.
that out recently. They threw me on the grill.
Like,
I was
you
like,
But
thought,
you had
you thought they were
Midwest?
Midwest?
I thought Memphis was the Midwest.
Uh,
When I was talking about Bone and 3-6,
Yeah.
and they was like, "Man, you thought Memphis was the Midwest?"
Nah,
they
they
threw
the-
me on the grill,
they the
turned
South
me
for
over,
sure.
ground me on both sides. Like, my bad, I didn't know.
But food
So
wise,
Memphis-
I'd have to get rid of us. Like,
oh, yeah, West
Tough.
Coast. Yeah, I ain't
Easy.
I can't
No
go
brainer.
without a taco.
I love
it,
that.
Craig.
Craig.
What you mean,
get tacos, man?
No, wait, but first of all, you can't
Stop,
just
get
get
tacos and
You can't
tacos.
just get outside of Texas. Mexican food everywhere else is ass.
True, very very true.
The further you go over,
I've
Very
had
true.
some good Mexican food. in
past
Chicago.
Texas is ass.
Georgia straight. Mexican food.
no.
Like when I have it,
They're
I'll be
not-
like,
it's not
Compared
good
to San
Mexican food
Diego,
I'll be like.
San Diego is probably the best Mexican food I've had,
Me
but
too,
I've
me
had
too.
some good Mexican food in Chicago.
But I mean, I've had good pizza
remember that taco
everywhere. You know what I
spot
mean?
we
Like
go
that
to
doesn't
in
mean
San Diego?
Yeah.
The fish taco.
Oh, for
spot.
sure.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That's why every time.
Zarapas, El Zarapa or something like that.
A lot of people don't know San Diego is the second biggest city in California.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people just automatically think San Francisco or whatever, but
I
it's
definitely
San
went there.
Diego.
Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
And it's the oldest city in California. I found that out the other day.
San Diego Clippers.
Yeah.
That would
They
make
did
sense.
used to be in San Diego.
Yeah.
They should have stayed.
They
They
should
were
have
the-
stayed
they-
there.
They definitely should.
They're the
Every team
original
in San
California
Diego
team.
should have stayed in San Diego.
Right.
'Cause
San
they come to
Diego.
LA and
I
LA
can't
don't
believe
give a
it.
shit.
I'm attracted to San Diego.
why did
That was
they-
great.
San Diego's beautiful.
They
I
literally
ain't
was like,
gonna
yeah, we
lie.
give y'all the Chargers.
If I
And
lived in
was
San
like, we couldn't-
Diego, I would not be mad
No.
at all.
San Diego's nice.
I like it. It's
Until you had
I
to
like the
drive to
weather. I
LA.
like the drive is trash.
Yeah.
But
It's very boring.
I
The
like San
drive to San Diego is trash.
Oh,
Driving back, I've never had beef.
never. It
You
only
normally
takes an
come
hour
back
45.
on a late night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't matter.
It's
Going
taken me
to?
5 to go before.
If you don't go to San Diego at 5 a.m.,
Yeah.
That's
So
great.
rad,
Leave at the
bro.
wrong time, it's a wrap.
yeah,
That's how I felt
Right.
about Vegas. Coming back from Vegas is just,
See, I've caught coming back from Vegas but going.
you
to
got
San
if
Monday
you
Diego-
come back
morning.
on a Sunday,
People- that's
I
what
came
people
back
do
on
on
a
Sunday. You gotta
Sunday
leave Monday
on
morning.
Vegas.
Oh yeah, you did it wrong, bro. That's on you.
My first
You
time.
gotta get your life together, nigga.
I feel like ain't no rappers out of San Diego.
Yeah,
Who?
J.O. Felony.
Are you from San Diego?
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh, what else?
I only know Reggie
Uh,
Bush. Who else is from San Diego?
Faison.
Nick
Junior-
Cannon.
Junior
If you
Seau.
want to consider him a
Not
rapper,
just celebrities, I'm talking rap.
he's a rapper.
Who?
True.
No, I'm
Nick
talking,
Cannon.
they was naming actors.
Well,
I was
true.
talking athletes.
Now I was just trying to think of people.
I was trying to think of anybody from San Diego.
Who else from San Diego?
You got to dig deep.
Oh, I am. I got somebody.
I feel like it's just certain cities where you just got to dig deep for the
Right.
hip hop.
I pulled J.O. Felony out of there.
Jail feeling? Where he at now? I feel like I ain't heard his name.
I always thought he was from the Bay.
Nah. He's from
I wish.
Dago.
I wish I had mom. Yo's mom live with us so she
No.
could make food all the time. She's a great cook.
She be cooking.
Straight from
She
Mexico.
from San Diego.
Oh, she from Mexico.
Straight from Mexico.
That's
But
y'all claim to fame.
Cause it's
Mexico.
so good. It's so
She make her
good.
own tortillas.
I
Oh,
mean,
man,
she's
why
amazing.
She got a
Yeah.
room.
I know. I'm gonna move my mom out. Put her.
Man.
Sorry, mom.
For food, I'll do anything. Food is the best thing.
All right, I got a
Smoking.
question.
Oh,
Food's the
so
best
you
thing.
back with questions?
Well, I got a question for you though. Do you cook your food or do you order out? If you order out, you should get HelloFresh, bro.
You're right.
You should get HelloFresh. You know what I'm saying? HelloFresh is you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. You skip trips to the store, and HelloFresh you make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Still #1.
Oh, number one.
A lot of
Charts.
different ones been popping up. You know what I'm saying? But it's still #1. HelloFresh delivers pre-portioned ingredients to your door. Doesn't skimp on the quality either.
I wonder what city they out of.
I do
Oh, I
too.
seen
Where
the big
HelloFresh get
HelloFresh.
started?
What if
I
HelloFresh
saw a
just started
building
in,
recently.
in the West Coast?
405.
Would you get rid of the West?
Right. Starve, niggas.
It's got fit and wholesome recipes to satisfy nutritious meals you can feel good about with 6 recipes per week that you can choose from, including low-calorie and carb-conscious options. I think my favorite part about it is just like the not having to measure.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's just my favorite.
It's a lifesaver.
It's just here. It's
Right.
just here. Cut it up and do what you got to do. And then I think what I like too is like I said, after a while, I said that before. After a while, when you get to do it, you don't really need the instructions no more.
Right.
You're just
Eyeball
like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know how to make this. I know how to make that. Like it helps you when you're not using HelloFresh too. Like
Yeah.
just to make food in general. Like it's just,
that's a
it's
plus.
just
That's
dope.
a huge plus.
It's just
Yeah.
dope.
I
It's
feel
just,
better when my son's like, "What's to eat?" And I'm like, "It's in the fridge." He's like, "Where?" In the box.
Right.
So it feels better than saying make
he-
a sandwich.
Right.
Oh, my brother Scott's kids.
I be
they
looking at the
Hello
pictures,
Freshing
bro.
it up, man.
I
They
be
be,
looking at
be
the
killing.
picture.
he be having them in the kitchen. Hello Fresh.
Oh,
It's
for real?
a good way
Yeah,
to teach your
for
kids
sure.
how to cook.
If Scott approves of it, I approve.
Yeah.
Shout out to Scott. If y'all want to check it out, go to HelloFresh.com/issue16 and use the code issue16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. That's HelloFresh.com/issue16 and use the code issue16 for up to 16 free meals.
That's a lot of free meals.
That's a
How
lot
many
of
meals? It's
16, baby.
16.
And 3 free gifts.
They were 14. They said we give you more.
Right. It was 14. That was 16.
That's mad free meals.
And HelloFresh is 72% cheaper
Oh,
than the restaurant.
Nah,
You know what I mean? And same
Goddamn
quality.
Eating out is expensive, man.
Eating out is expensive and less healthy
That's half a
because you don't know what's being put in
You don't
your
know
food.
they putting in all the
I
extras.
advertise cooking at home so much because you control your salt, your
Exactly.
sugars, your butter,
Your
all
oils.
that, and it's just better to eat at home.
Yeah.
It's just, people be like, "What about how do you eat? Eat at home. Stop eating out
That's
so
the
much.
key.
Yeah.
Stop eating out
That
so much.
eating
I
out?
guarantee you'll
I'll be
slim
looking
down
at
a little
people's
bit.
pages. I'll be like, look at the filth.
Filth nasty.
Even the healthy be
Yeah.
filth because you don't know what's in there.
Process.
And if you don't like leftovers, it gives you perfect portion.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh, you eating all that HelloFresh?
Oh, I cash it. The meal for two, it's for me.
Easy work.
It's for me.
Easy work. Hell yeah.
The
What's
price
your
point
question,
makes
DC?
sense, too.
Goddamn food, not to get that. All right, question. Oh man, this should be okay.
Preguntas,
DC back with the
preguntas,
question.
preguntas, preguntas con de se Ervin.
Oh,
I wish we had Babel this week.
Oh
That
my.
was a perfect
man.
lead in.
It would have been.
You practiced
But we were
that
talking
one. That
about
was
doing
good.
we were talking about Mexican.
that one.
You like that one?
I did.
I did like that.
We were talking about Mexican food.
That was a good
so
one.
I did like
talking
that.
about,
I wasn't
yeah,
mad at
just-
it. I was
Preguntas,
cool with it.
preguntas.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I was
Bring that
trying-
one back on the case.
I like that one.
Keep that one here.
Keep that one in the rotation.
Yeah. Bring that
Oh, so
back.
you guys like when I did something different?
No,
Well,
that
that
was
time.
the same.
Oh, okay. It was the same, but
It was just a different language.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try French next week.
Somebody said, Kobe said, does Tony's ashes come on the side with HelloFresh? Great question. Great question.
Hell no.
Do they come on the side?
Can I select hell no?
Come
on
on,
the
man.
ashes? Hell
I thought
no.
you was my friend.
Bro, I've been going in the lives and they've been asking me, you still want to eat 3 or 4 days
Come
now?
on,
They've
man.
been asking me to eat
It's a
your
hard-hitting
ashes.
question.
No.
Taste the
Bougie
boy.
ass.
Taste me.
Here's this question to you.
All right, here we go. Chaz comes in the room.
Chaz
Good,
coming
that's
in.
good,
Chaz
Chaz.
comes
That's a
in
good
the
one, Chaz. That's a
room.
good one.
Okay.
All right.
He drops $100
Uh-huh.
on the ground.
I need that.
Tony
by the way.
puts his foot over it.
Oh.
No one sees Tony puts his foot over it but Keon. Keon says nothing.
Wait.
Amir
Oh. Everybody's involved.
brings up on camera Keon seeing Tony put his foot over the bill
Okay.
and brings it to me and Craig's attention, and we have to bring it to the group attention. And we're like, Tony done stole $100. Are we getting rid of Keon and Tony?
That's not the question for me and Keon. Then we just gonna be sitting here.
Are y'all voting for yourself?
Between y'all.
You know damn
what
well.
are we gonna do?
I vote them out.
Out?
I'll get rid of them. Rip both. Oh. They got to go.
Bro, they're a big part of this shit.
I don't care.
Huge.
Chaz sometimes needs $100 stolen from him.
What are you talking about?
I
need
need
that
a
100.
lesson. He irresponsible. And obviously, Tony, being the great guy that he is, was trying to teach him a lesson.
I didn't walk in
Valuable
talking about some
He's
one,
like,
You gotta be more careful.
3,
Because he was loose with his bills when he was making cash.
And I ain't no snitch.
I was
I
in
think
my
that
house.
should be-
I was inside my house.
That should be. I feel like that should be. You know what I mean?
Keon ain't no snitch.
You probably
You gotta take care of your
$100
cash.
somewhere down the line.
Wait a second.
Valuable
Well, that is
lessons here.
probably true. I'm
They're
sure
not-
I owe.
$100 for the hole in the wall.
Yeah,
Tony
I'm-
deserved that.
I'm
$100.
well. That's not the point, though. The point isn't that I owe Tony $100 somewhere, because I'm sure I do. It's not the point. The point is Tony, my friend, took my $100 that I need. Okay. Keon, my friend, watch your children. You entrust me with the safety of your children. I've came just us.
Has
sitting
he
there.
eaten $100 worth of snacks since he's watched
No,
your kids?
no, I didn't touch anything.
I left the wings up there too. He didn't eat them.
I didn't
thought
eat
he
'em.
would. I expected him to be gone when I got back.
I thought about it.
He left the fan.
You entrusted me. You called me one time to babysit, another time I couldn't do it on first, but I would have, because you trust me. But you would watch Tony steal my money and not say nothing.
It's deep.
Chad,
He was in the tough
here's the
spot.
thing. Here's
It's
the thing.
deep.
You guys know
It's
me.
deep.
I don't like. I just want to mind
Keon's
my
not
business. I keep my head down. Y'all know I don't be involved in beefs. Hey, y'all gotta hash it out. You know what I mean? I
I am hurt.
was in a tough position.
I'm in a tough position. I need 100.
You can't put that on me. It's really the beef.
Keon
Tony.
loses either way.
Yeah.
If he
'Cause
tells
if I
you.
snitch, then he gonna be like,
You
bruh.
snitching out there, nigga?
And then you gonna be like, why did you tell me? I'm probably just gonna fire on
I
Amir
guess
for
I
bringing
just
it up.
can't pay my rent.
Amir should be
Amir
fired.
should be beat up because he
He
told
the
on
one.
me.
He messy.
He just gonna play the tape when y'all walk in.
Amir is messy.
I feel like I got interrogated. Like, they was
Amir
like, oh,
heard me
you
on
seen
the
it, right?
phone,
You
like,
recorded
I
it.
don't have the whole rent money. I'm 100 short. What do you mean you're evicting us?
Well, you should ask me for the money. I got you.
You would just give me
Because I
100.
can have your money.
Simpson J. Cat said Tony and Keon didn't steal it. Chaz lost it.
Exactly.
Irresponsible.
So what we going? It's for you
It'll
guys.
be tough for me to
What we
have
doing,
these
DC?
niggas out of the group.
You're
completely.
gonna let them
No,
lie
bro,
to my
that'll be
face?
tough, bro.
You're gonna, I hired your
I'm not-
daughter.
we can discipline
Wait a
him.
minute.
No, no.
I gave your
I'm
Chaz had personal connections to everybody.
I gave your daughter an entire. I didn't
did.
know her. Her
You
work
did.
ethic.
You did,
I had
bro.
no idea. I said, you entrusted me. Did you not?
Bro. But they're very essential to us.
I hired your sons. I love that. I made them breakfast.
Oh,
All right,
I
this is
know
what
I'm
we
in the wrong.
Oh, he stole.
I stole the money.
Yeah,
This is what we'll do. We'll just have
I feel
watch
like I
like
didn't
a
do
couple
anything wrong.
episodes from the couch.
What are you talking
They
about?
can still be in the room, bro.
Chaz
Like,
was irresponsible.
yeah, bro. You be losing money.
a
I
bro.
got
life
nothing for credit.
lesson.
I got.
Yeah.
I just want to know if I did anything wrong.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me. I lost. You saw.
I mean,
That's
from
wrong.
everybody else's perspective.
He didn't snitch though.
Did you
Snitches
look
out.
the other way
appreciate
on
you for not
camera?
telling
What did
on
you
me.
do on camera?
What did I?
That
Did I do?
Oh, on camera, he's like this.
are you
Next,
like
next week on
boxing
Daddy
out?
Issues, when you guys, Chaz, where are you? Oh, guys, I'm sorry, I had to move back to Michigan to live in my grandmother's basement because I couldn't afford my rent in LA because I was $100 short.
I would think it
Thank
cost
you,
a
guys.
lot more than $100 to move
Yeah,
back.
you
to
already
Detroit.
was behind.
Don't even worry about all that,
You
guys. That's
had
not the
bad
point. The point
decisions. You
is,
already was behind.
somebody had to go back home and ask money for
They're
it.
not going to evict you off 1 month.
You don't know what month this is. I've been struggling for
That's
a
what I'm
minute.
saying.
You have
It
no
was on
idea
you.
where I'm at.
We'll
I'm in
talk to
month
Tony
3.
and see what he's going through.
In this scenario,
I needed the money. The money. I needed the money.
did I tell Tony, hey man,
He said
You
nothing.
should
You just minded your business. You said nothing.
You look straight up.
Yeah.
but you guys know that's how I am.
This is wrong.
I know. That's why I did you.
This is wrong. If I did that to Tony, if it was flipped, you guys would be. Why would you, Chaz? Oh, Tony's done for you. You would
know,
steal
bro.
his money. Would a scenario not be different?
Did I see it again?
Yes.
I'm quiet.
He's
Yeah,
quiet. It's
none
the
of
same
that.
Does
scenario,
that
bro.
lecture work on Tony? You would steal from Chaz
If
as much
Chaz
as he's
steals
done
my
for
money, he's out. And so was Amir.
Amir is out.
Right
In this scenario,
out.
Amir is out.
Amir just caught it on
He was
accident.
messy.
He's out.
He just happened to be watching it. He was
He could have
editing.
deleted the footage because he knew it would have been messy.
He could have said, "Hey, that's
He didn't even
Chaz's
give me
money."
a chance to talk to Tony behind. Like, hey man, you can't be doing that. You
brought-
got to
he
give
brought it
Chaz.
straight
to us. Brought the
Yeah,
mess.
he just threw it in
He
there.
played
man.
it
I
there.
want them out.
Then I had to explain to Chaz, like, you got. I was trying to give him. It wasn't my business to tell. I was trying to get him
All right,
to
Keon.
see the right thing.
That's great.
It wasn't my business.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
So you're the only one voting this out,
I
man.
am. Because I'm the only one who got done wrong.
Disloyal.
Y'all disloyal.
You need to talk, Chaz.
I need to talk. I
Yeah,
got my
man.
money stolen. I need to talk.
Man, dog.
This is being black in America, guys.
No loyalty.
This is what it's like.
It's about the team, not the me.
Yeah,
Right.
it's about,
What are
it's
you
about
talking-
daddy
You're making it about
issues,
you.
bro.
You
Not,
making it
not
about
Chazzy
you.
issues, daddy issues.
Chazzy issues.
Not Chazzy issues, daddy issues.
Yeah, man. Great question. DC.
Horrible question.
Great pregunta. I saw another question over here in the Chatsworth. What do you call your patrons, Keon?
They named
Keon's
themselves
cousins.
Keon's cousins with a K.
Oh, Keon's cousins.
KPs. I come to KPs.
No idea how far back you go.
Oh, what we got
When's
here?
Chazzy issues coming out?
Oh, MTM TV. Do you guys have Super Bowl plans?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
We're gonna go wreak havoc at Tony's house.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? I didn't know
Oh,
it was.
We about to burn up
And,
the
and
lawn.
Craig was invited.
There you
And
go.
I
And he
accepted
ignored the
it. No, I
invite.
didn't.
Oh,
I
that's what that was
accepted
about?
it.
Yeah.
I accepted it.
He
I
saw
said,
it.
Send me the address.
He saw the
I said,
invite.
send me the address.
Oh, he ignored it?
But he just left.
That was last week.
Sabrina
That
was
was
left
last
on
week.
scene.
No, I answered
I
it.
probably got a dip at like third quarter.
Man, you always got something going.
I have to do chocolate. You guys already know.
Oh, you
that.
got to work.
We got an early show, too.
I thought they was doing it late.
Oh, I hope they are.
Yeah, why would they do it during the Super Bowl?
I'm not
Well, you know, the
excited
first show's
about
at
the
7.
Super Bowl.
To put
I'm
a
excited
dent in
about
the Super
hanging
Bowl's
out
numbers.
with each other.
Well, yeah.
But you know, like it's
Yeah,
gonna
this
be
is the
it's gonna be a
hang
big
around.
deal here because
Oh,
you know it's
huge.
LA.
LA.
I thought she was pushing the show back.
Oh, I hope so because I honestly
Check one
don't.
out.
Oh, LA's about to be crazy out here.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Y'all
We
got
know
to be
about
safe
to
in my house, man. It's dangerous out
Yeah,
there.
we gotta go
Oh,
far.
definitely.
Tony
Niggas gonna be
far
robbing
out.
people
Yeah.
and shit, bro. This is like an all-star weekend type thing.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy
It's gonna
in
be-
LA,
it's gonna be
Hollywood. It's gonna
stupid
be
wild.
nuts, crazy.
But it's kind of the reason why I want to do the show too.
Oh, it's gonna be
Marie
it's gonna be
had-
You
like
going to
Popping
any
it.
Super Bowl festivities?
Oh, okay. Here we go.
What
Marie
you got?
Marie asks, what is a non-sexual thing that you find sexy on women? For example, I love seeing black men greet each other. That is very sexy to me, but it's so innocent. So what's
Like,
a
yeah, look at them two
non-sexual
dapping
thing we find
hands
sexy
over
on
there.
women?
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
you
they
like
doing
the
a man hug.
just
You
two.
like-
I mean,
you like the
two women
embracing
or
it?
just
Oh,
one like a woman. Period.
I think just women in general. What do we
Not
find
when they-
sexy
crazy.
on the non-sexual side? I find confident women very sexy. Like when they just comfortable in their own skin and just self-sufficient, confident. I like it when a woman can go somewhere solo and be comfortable in that. Like, whether it's going to eat, going to a show, going to the movies, when they be like, yo, I went by myself. I was like, man, you did? I like that.
For me, watching a woman read is sexy as hell.
Read an actual book,
Yeah.
novel.
Watching a woman just
That's-
read,
that's-
I'd be like,
that's
ooh.
attractive.
Yeah, I'd be like, ooh,
They said, you reading the book? What you reading? And then,
read.
My niggas ain't shit.
it depends on the book.
Right.
Steve Harvey's. And I'm like, all right.
All right. Something non-sexual. I'm like when a woman's lotion.
I like a
on the
good
nip.
work ethic
Yeah.
too. I like that.
I like the woman who goes, "I got that." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you got. I got that one. I'm like, oh,
I just be working.
you
and-
boss. You got that one.
I like to see a woman with her kids.
Oh, that's a
Not
great
to
one.
be creepy.
You watching from the bushes.
Yeah, it's like you
With the
you
crayons
never
falling
get
out of
to-
his
It's like you
great
see them
mama.
at their they're like purest state.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Motherhood's beautiful.
You
Yeah.
like see things you wouldn't get. Like, damn, she just wiped his boogers out his nose.
Yeah, it kept it moving.
Yeah, she just was changing the diaper and the baby peed on it. It was just like, yeah.
You know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
That's appealing.
I agree with you. And on the flip side, when I see like bad moms, it's a complete turnoff. Like there's been women that I've been attracted to, and I see how they are as mothers, and I'm like,
Yikes.
I don't like
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I was watching this sex tape the other day. This woman was getting it, and then you heard the kid in the background. I was like, "Stop this sex tape now.
You didn't go check on that
Check on the
child.
baby. What's wrong with you?"
Oh, you know what I do like? I like when a woman's on a phone, like customer service, but she's nice but still serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No can handle business, but
Yeah,
like,
but it's also like, well, why wasn't that done? No, this is what would make me happy. If you did such
Oh.
and such and such, I'm like, oh, okay, you
Or,
serious,
or
but yet
the-
still polite enough.
to follow up, this is weird when a woman got the phone like this and she doing a lot of other shit, like multitasking. I'd be
So
like,
sexy,
bro.
yeah, multitasking.
Multitasking is appealing.
Yeah, doing a bunch of stuff like this. I'm like,
that's
ooh,
it.
turn-
I'm a piggyback of you guys, but scenario's a little different. I like when a woman can go out in a social setting and not need to be around you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like when I don't have to babysit.
Oh.
I like where they. I don't know. They mingling. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I like.
You'll be out without me.
Yeah, yo be.
Yo be in the-
I run into yo be just out. I like
Yes.
that. I like the when you can be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anybody here. Like just fucking go. Like
Oh.
Wait. It's hard though. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard for somebody, man or
Man.
woman, to go out somewhere and not know people. Because some people are just either shy or they're not great.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
get that.
I get it.
I'm just saying.
But
It's-
we've been here for a
honestly,
while
it's a
now, or
challenge.
whatever.
Honestly, it's okay with being shy at those places. Like if you just go,
If you don't know anybody-
But I don't need you up my ass.
She doesn't
Like-
know anybody. She's supposed to sit there in the
Me,
corner.
me and Sabrina been talking about that, and like there's certain people that we know that they can't. I didn't know them, so I'm like.
Because if I don't know who's
it's
going to be there,
frustrating
I
when you
just don't
gotta
go.
babysit somebody.
Yeah. I
So
don't.
it's just
Who all
like
going to be there?
And then to piggyback off Craig, I like it's not so much mothering, but like that feeling that like older black women give you of like comfort. You know what I mean? Like the way they talk to you and stuff like that. Like just
Hey,
put me.
baby.
That shit be sexy to me. Like when a grown black lady talks to me,
Hey, baby.
and she just makes me feel like everything's good. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be like, yes.
Is there an
that
age
food,
cap
baby.
on that groom?
No, I honestly think it's just something that black women do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's an age. I think they just have this like. They just make me feel better.
You be seeing young black women do that too? Same energy.
They just make me feel better.
Yeah.
I think
Young
it's
black
that
women in
unconditional
training.
love that they show. It's like
Yeah.
that's just so.
The care.
Yeah, it's like you can feel like like how they talk to me. I'll be like, they brighten my day.
Yeah.
Well,
I
the
just
love
like,
of a
yeah.
black woman, period,
Yeah,
is
they
just something
just-
strange, something different and dope and pure and like when they love hard.
I thought about that at the airport because like all the stewardess I talked to, the way they spoke to me, I was just
Yeah.
like, hey, they just put me in a good mood.
I'm also attracted to women that can go out and they don't have to be all suited up and dolled up all the time. They just be out regular, but with full confidence. They're not even addressing, y'all know my hair is busted. Like when they keep referring to it just to keep the heat off. Like, man, just be out there with the rough hair. And I like it when they don't even mention the hair. Just like, man, just utmost confidence. Like, you know, I like that.
That's a good question.
I'm not a big fan of women that dress up all the time anyway. So.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah, all the time. I'll be like, I like it kind of.
To me,
You
it
go
comes-
on the Sprouts.
Yeah, to me it comes
Yeah.
off as insecure, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I
I don't
like
like
it.
insecurity.
I can't go out because I
Confidence.
gotta be down.
Did you already say that? You
Yeah,
said
confidence.
Yeah, I like confidence is sexy.
major
Yeah.
for me.
It's super sexy.
jeans, sweats. I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yep.
I remember when the girls in sweats was a thing. I was like in high school, and they just all started. I think maybe Eve did it in some video back in the day, and then it was just like girls in sweats all of a sudden in high school. And you'd be like, oh,
Sweat.
see what you're doing in them sweats.
Sweat.
It don't take much, especially in high
See what
school.
you
You be like,
do.
oh,
High
okay,
school,
you
yeah.
woke up today? Yeah.
When people hit me up, it's like, I can't find somebody to go to the show with me, so I'm not coming. I'll be like, solve.
Right. That's yeah.
Just
I
go.
agree with that.
I get it from a safety point of view. Like
Right.
if there's something connected to that where you don't feel safe going out by yourself, then
Right.
then I'm not referring to that. But just for the simple fact that I don't want to be by myself.
Companionship.
Just
Some people won't go
just
to
'cause-
movies by themselves.
Yeah.
I love going to movies by myself.
Oh,
Right.
you-
And
man.
matter of fact,
But isn't it
Sometimes-
kind of hard for a woman to go alone?
I was just about to say, matter of fact, shout out to
They have
there was
the
a lady
extra-
in Houston.
Right.
They have the extra issue
Right.
that
they
we
do.
don't
Right.
have.
Yeah, we
Right,
don't
right.
have to. Yeah.
Fact.
But the woman that can bust through that and
Right.
be like,
Oh, you don't.
I'm
You just
still
came to
solo.
kick it. Yeah.
Oh.
She got the pepper spray in one hand,
Right.
the taser in another, just in
Yeah,
case.
I got the
Yeah.
pistol in the purse.
Oh yeah. I can't
I
prepare.
move solo.
Right.
The woman that's so determined to move solo that she has the weapons necessary
Right.
that she can still be
It
you know,
ain't stopping her from
alone and
going out.
comfortable.
I actually
Right.
met a girl with a gun in her purse out at a show. She came alone. It was a little
Yeah.
attractive.
I think women should carry pistols.
They all
Shoot
should. They all should.
You know what I'm saying?
If more dudes got shot for being
being reckless.
Yeah, think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll get they'll get the mind
Yeah.
eraser.
What you call me? then?
Right.
No, I was just saying.
Right.
all right,
You think twice.
pull that pistol out like Ice Cube.
That would be a dope law if women were obligated to have guns all the time. I mean,
obligated.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just for, of course, not for like domestic issues.
Right.
Yeah, I
But
do
that's
too
where the
much
line
dumb-
gets blurred.
Right.
I
Yeah,
do
that's
too
where
much
shit get-
dumb shit. I would
Right.
be shot every
Some
other
dudes-
I don't think they
some
should be
dudes get
obligated.
lit up.
Obligated.
He's on the obligated
You
work
played with my heart, DC.
for their safety because they be out there.
I'm sorry, I was late to
nighttime
dinner.
For real.
Yeah.
Nighttime,
real.
daytime, they just every
Yeah,
day. they
nighttime.
just-
There's
God
a
damn
lot of
it.
creeps
Dudes, knock
out
it
there.
off. Shit.
Fucking
Yeah.
creeps.
Dudes be pissing me off.
Lot of
Like when you
creep.
be thinking about like, why can't we just be regular, nigga?
Normal.
Just be regular.
See, because it don't
bro.
happen to them like it happens to everybody. Like, I get what women are talking about. Like, I walk down the
You
street
feel
and
me?
get,
You get sexy her.
hey, big dick.
You get sexy harassed all the time.
Stop.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, big dick.
I understand.
I'm also attracted
I don't want to sit next to this nigga no more.
Right? You know,
I want to thing between
Quit it.
You know what's
So they
funny
can't
though?
see
Our harassment is never life threatening though. It's annoying. It could be annoying. But I've never once in my life, no matter how many times I've been harassed, groped, I've never felt like I'm going to die.
Yeah, I ain't
That's
never
never
had-
happened.
I ain't never turned down a
Back
woman.
in the hide and go get it days, they used to grab and I'd be like, stop grabbing this
I
so
felt,
hard.
I felt physically assaulted.
I've been
before.
assaulted,
Yeah,
but I've
but did you
never
think you were
like.
gonna die?
I was scared.
Was your life? You felt like your life was in danger?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I ain't never been through
that's-
where I
that's extreme.
turned a woman down. They was like, well, fuck you then, nigga. I ain't never
I've
had to
had
deal with
that.
that.
I've had that.
Like, you know, some dudes be
Yeah.
like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've definitely been
had
called
that.
gay before for not
I've
wanting
been
Oh
called
yeah,
gay
well,
before,
yeah,
too.
that's a
Yeah, I've
given.
been called
That's
gay.
a totally.
I've been
yeah.
told how you gonna get home then.
Oh man,
Okay. All right.
how you gonna get home then, Craig?
And I've definitely had women that made me nervous. Like they're so
Yeah,
the aggression
Yeah.
and stuff is like, okay, this is getting weird.
I
But
pretended to be sick in a couple bags.
but I didn't think I when push come to shove, I was like, all right, well, if I got to fight this bitch,
Have y'all been physically snatched up into a bathroom?
Oh.
Right.
yes.
How big was this girl?
No, it
She was
wasn't.
tall.
I was like, to snatch you up in the bathroom?
Snatched me out. I was
I didn't seen him get. I didn't seen Tony get hemmed up before.
oh man, dog. It'd be.
It's
I'd be uncomfortable, man. The bitches is just-
I was uncomfortable.
man.
I got locked in a room twice. That was not fun, like at all. Like
Man.
literally, I got shoved from behind, and doors is like we doing this. And I was like, no, we not. Like,
We doing this?
yeah, bro. And I was just
That's
like,
a soft rape.
bro. I was like, I'm going through it, man. Like, how do I get out of this? But
Man.
never once did I feel like, you know what I mean, I'm about to
Yeah.
die. But I
At
was
the
just
end
like,
of the day,
I don't want to do this.
You still be blushing like, hey, come on,
Man, it'd be
It
uncomfortable.
was
man.
uncomfortable.
we
bro.
ain't
do
playing.
this.
Whip it out. We ready.
This one girl came in the men's room on me, man.
Oh wow.
Nobody was in there. I turned around. What you doing in there? You know what it is.
What you do? Start watching your hands.
Came out the men's room like,
Like Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's is forever funny to me.
There's a lot of questions.
Followed home.
There's a lot
They
of
asking
questions.
a lot of
There's mad
questions today. They bag.
Yeah. But yeah, those are the things we find attractive on the non-sexual
That was a good
side
question.
of time. That was a good question.
thinker.
Marie, man. Marie be pulling up.
Solid question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys.
I also find attractive a woman that could be alone post relationship. Like she don't always have to
hell
have
yeah.
somebody. That's appealing.
Hell
like,
yeah.
that's very attractive. Like,
I
she's
can't
comfortable in her
stand-
own skin. She don't need to be in a relationship at all times.
You guys have Valentine's Day plans?
actually,
No.
Do you?
You do?
it's gonna be it's going because Valentine's Day is Monday, so it's gonna be the day after. But it's Valentine's.
It still counts?
I don't have any.
Yeah.
My this year, I'm just more worried about Keelan. Like, just relax, bro. This nigga, bro, every day.
Valentine's.
Keelan's out of control.
Oh,
He's giving away cars at school.
He told me I have to buy 3 cards
Ooh.
because he needs one to give one to each of the girl. But the girl that he supposedly likes, we walk home with every day. Like she lives, you know what I mean. So she overheard him say he's getting 3 cards. And she turned around and squinted and said something in his ear. He didn't say nothing else the rest of the way home. So I don't know. But he did that. I like this girl, and I'd be like, bro, chill. Like he is girl crazy.
Wow. What grade is he in?
He's in the fifth kindergarten.
He gonna have a
Man,
long
that
way to
didn't
go
kick
with
in
it.
for me at that time.
But for me, it did Cotty, because Cotty be like, that's your child.
Yeah.
So she be like, you over here
handle
stressed,
that.
but that's your
Right.
child. And I'm like,
That's
yeah, because he just, both of them. And then Kendrick being the little brother, he be trying to like keep up.
Yeah.
So like, we'll be walking home, I'd be like, well, tell them bye. Kendrick be like, I'll tell him I ain't scared. Love you. Mwah. And I'd be like, oh my
Oh,
God.
he about to be an overdrive.
Yeah, he's over the top trying to be like, Dad, I ain't scared. I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't say anybody had to be.
Right.
Don't.
But I ain't scared.
Yeah, I was like, okay, guys, let's just go
Just
home.
eat your cereal.
Play with the
I'm not
toys.
scared.
Can't raise some Pepe Le Pews.
Bro,
Hey,
like Keelan got mad. 2 girls chased him. One kissed him on his back. The other one kissed him on his cheek.
back?
And he was like, Dad, these girls are trying to kiss me at school,
He got
and
a
I didn't
back
like
kiss?
it. I said, okay, well, it's okay to tell them.
Girls are aggressive. back
Yeah,
in
I was
the
like, it's
day.
okay to tell them you want that. He was like, oh no. I didn't mind the kiss. I just didn't want everybody to see it. I was like, what is wrong with you?
Yo, in
So
kindergarten?
he was just about his privacy. He didn't care about the kiss. He liked the kiss.
This is out of control.
Talk about text me.
Yeah,
DM me.
he liked the kiss. He was just
Man.
like, I don't want people in my business. And I was just like,
Dang.
you are my child.
What's
Keelan
going on in
is,
kindergarten, man?
Keelan has a good 10 years or so before he has to worry about Manscaped.
Ah.
No.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Don't let a wild pube wreck you. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and our sponsors at Manscaped are here for you with the best tools to get your balls ready for the special occasion. This V-Day, which could stand for different things depending on what you're doing.
Right.
It's time to join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped, the leaders in below-the-waist grooming. With our exclusive offer, go to manscaped.com and use the code ISSUES for 20% off free shipping. And now, young Keon here is a big, huge... you professed your love to Manscaped.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Keon talked about the trimmers. Keon talked about the...
I keep these balls.
That's
right.
That's Mr.
Move,
Sweet
baby.
Balls. His balls always smelling good.
You know what I mean?
That's my homie Sweet Balls.
I'm out here.
Smell them from here.
Sweet.
The good thing about Manscaped is you have the waterproof trimmers that reduce...
Wait, they're waterproof?
That's what it says.
He
the
got some
waterproof
shots up
trimmer.
today.
The Lawnmower 4.0, the trimmer, reduce nicks, reduces the risk of ingrown hairs, reduces the risk of grooming accidents. Because if you had a grooming accident, you know how important it is to reduce those grooming accidents.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Doesn't feel good.
We have all been there. Facts. Oops. My bad, guys. Hold on. I had to make it bigger and I lost it. Go 10% off free shipping with the code issues at manscaped.com. That's 10% off free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code issues. Join Cupid and shoot your arrow with the Manscaped this Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Goddamn.
Happy
fool not to get that
Valentine's
deal.
You gotta have
Day.
fresh balls on Valentine.
At the very least.
Must-
Yeah, you got it.
If there's one time a year they
Must
have
have.
the fresh balls.
ball.
Heart
Oh, yeah.
pubes all day.
Heart.
You gotta have something.
You shape your pews all in one big
No,
heart.
3 different
a
hearts.
good edge.
Like
If there was a barber
it's
that
going
gave
up
heart
like
pubes out,
Popeye.
would y'all let him line you up?
Hey, go ahead and
do what now?
If there was a barber that like
lined
was
up your
got you,
pubes.
but not everything, he just lined up the top part of the pubes.
He'd be like, let me get that.
And let him
for
put
you,
hearts
fam.
there?
You want to?
I wouldn't like the fact
What's
that
her
he was
name?
that comfortable doing that. Like, that would bother me
Bro,
more than
when you see the women who do
Bro.
waxing, they be all
Right,
over.
that's
they
what I'm
be in
saying.
there.
Why
They be
can't,
all up in
why
there.
can't we have that?
You
I think I'm
You right,
comfortable with
DC.
it.
Right.
I don't know if he just holding it like this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, keep moving it around.
Yeah, just the top.
You shouldn't be grabbing your shit.
Yeah, just the top. Just where
He
they
gotta
hand
get
the
the
top.
line in.
Hold on, man.
Nah,
He just
man.
putting- He just putting 3
Once
hearts.
he grabbed the pad, hey man,
Yeah,
just get
chill
the top.
He's a-
Man, I'm just doing my job.
Nah, man, just get the top.
What if he just tapes it to your thigh? I'm just gonna
Get
put this right
offended?
here.
But I would get the design
Right,
down
bro,
there for the
this is-
special name.
You get
Yeah.
Sabrina's name
her name.
etched
Is that
in.
something you can get somebody's name and it's not permanent?
Yeah.
Sabrina.
You can grow it out a whole different girl the next time.
Hey.
Have it down there. Will you marry me? Oh my God!
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's so-
Standing there.
Such a classless proposal. Will you marry me? How did you guys propose? Glad you asked, kids.
Craig gonna be having people calling me sweet balls.
Sweet
balls. Holy.
That's Craig's new shirt.
Sweet ball.
Sweet ball.
Why they got the emojis already?
Uh-huh.
They got the
Oh,
emoji
yeah, that's
from Sweet
hilarious.
Balls.
Sweet ball.
Hey,
Sweet
sweet
ball.
balls.
There you
So
go.
funny, bro.
Candy that.
Sweet ball.
Sweet Balls.
Sweet ball.
It's funny the stuff that
Craig.
catches on.
Oh
there.
yeah.
You
Once
be
it's
so
caught on,
random,
man,
bro.
it's a wrap.
That shit's tight. It spins out of control.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Got any more questions over there?
This is mad.
I got questions over here though.
Oh, we do?
Yeah,
got
we
some
should
more?
do. We should do the.
I got questions. from
Even
the
though I
YouTube
like
section.
that.
I like
I mean, that's
the
that,
candy with the ball.
Candy with the balls is funny.
Oh, that's
Mad
dope as hell.
funny.
Go ahead, Miss Makita. McKeeba.
Miss McCabe.
Zedrick Nelson.
What's up,
Zedrick.
Zedrick.
Zedrick the not entertainer.
Zedrick Nelson asks this: what if there was an alien invasion and they were going to destroy Earth because of Chaz's racist alien rant?
Oh yeah. Come
We
on.
all remember that.
Yeah, that was a very dark
Very
day.
offensive.
Very
weeks
dark
ago.
day.
Aliens was pissed.
Him talking about the zip
How
zops.
dare
Sorry, I mean
you.
the ZZs.
Weeks
Yep.
ago.
The ZZ word.
How dare
The
you?
Z word.
I'm catching more heat than Joe Rogan did.
Hey man, you should. There's a lot of
The
aliens out
side
there,
word.
man.
The side words.
Yeah,
They're
come
listening.
on.
They're
Yeah,
always
you said the
listening.
Z word, bro. That's
Man.
All right. And the only way we could save Earth was to show the aliens how talented we are as humans. Who would y'all pick to showcase their talent to save mankind? This could be someone showcasing their singing, dancing, stand-up comedy, or even athletic talent. Who are y'all putting up on that stage to prove our worth? This is dead or alive. So personally, I'm putting Michael Jackson up on that stage.
well,
and
dead
letting
or
him do
alive.
the
I
thing.
mean, yeah.
alive.
That's a
You,
safe
you
bet.
got to throw Michael Jackson up there.
If it's just alive.
Alive. What about alive?
It's gonna
Just
be a
alive?
prison break. I'm gonna get y'all. We gonna have
I'm
to
putting
save the
Beyonce on
world.
that stage.
You got Beyonce up
I
there?
got to give him Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I might put Jamie Foxx.
I'm not
out
putting
there.
her.
I gotta
I'm
put
not
her
putting
up
it
there,
on.
man.
I'm like, Chris Brown, get your nigga ass up there.
Yeah, Chris
It's
Brown,
time
he
to-
can paint, he
Chris
can dance,
Brown.
he can
That's a
sing,
good
Put
pick.
Chris
he can
Brown.
hoop.
Y'all gonna be mad at me, but you gonna see R. Kelly up there like, y'all got y'all passport.
That's a
I'm
safe
trying to
pick.
stay
though.
on Earth.
Is it a musical act? They said.
There could be
Any-
anything.
any
If you
kind
talk about the
of
most
awards.
talented people,
Just to
who
show
could do
talent, showcase talent.
We breaking
Yeah.
him out of jail for that one day.
I'm showing them some drama with Denzel. I'm showing them everything. Look at the acting here.
But you get
you
one
just
person.
get to send
Sweat.
Denzel
Oh, just
to
one?
him.
Yeah, we got
What
to
is
be.
it?
It got to be
One.
somebody that's up there
Because I'm not
dancing,
gonna send.
flipping, singing.
I'm not gonna
Chris Brown
send
not a
who
bad
like
pick.
we
Yeah,
like.
Chris
I'm
Brown.
just
He's
gonna
like
pick the
whipping their
most
ass.
talented people we have. Like popular don't mean the most talented.
Right.
Beyonce got talent.
She does, but I don't think that's who I'm sending. Like as far
I
because
never
there's
seen
too many
Beyonce
people.
hit a backflip.
There's too many
You gotta-
people here that don't be like, Beyonce don't shit. She don't do it for me.
Lady Gaga got talent.
So I feel like if I'm going for
does.
somebody that I feel like everybody liked, I feel like he had the best pick in Michael. Like I don't know anybody who don't.
Chris Brown is
Like
next.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chris
I mean,
next.
if you're talking about alive, Chris Brown's a great pick.
right.
I don't know anybody without a scandal. They
How
might
y'all
do
overlooking
some-
Beyonce?
No, it's not overlooking, but if you're talking about multiple things, where I go,
Yeah.
Beyonce can sing, she can dance, very beautiful. But I go,
There
Chris
you
Brown.
go.
Chris Brown's a great painter. I don't know if you ever seen his art. He's an amazing artist, very athletic.
I've never seen
You ever
his
seen
art.
him hoop? He crosses a lot of different
He's okay
barriers.
at
and-
basketball.
I don't really.
well, I'm just
listen
saying,
to
compared to
He
if
can
you go,
rap,
hey, this
he
is
can
dude's
play basketball, he
a
can
singer.
sing, he can dance.
I'm not saying he's LeBron.
Can we get
because Beyonce gonna give you a good ass show.
She gonna
Oh,
give
she
you
gonna
that?
give
What
a
did it
great show.
say again?
That's
I'm
if
sorry.
she has her people. If it's just her up there, it's a
It's
whole
gonna be the full
acapella
Beyonce experience. We need this
We only
full
sending
experience.
one person, not in her crew, in her group, and all. It's just her.
See, Michael
Solo.
by himself.
Yeah,
Michael
solo.
solo dolo. Prince solo dolo.
But
good.
But
Prince
if you
could
but
take
if-
instruments and
That's
have
what I'm
it go
saying.
off.
true. But if
we
I
doing
go,
live
R.
though, we
Kelly.
took dead off the table.
look, if I go Jamie
Oh,
Foxx,
okay.
I'm like, hey, Jamie's gonna hit you.
Wait, we
with all
took
these
what off the
impressions.
table?
Dead.
Dead.
Oh yeah.
See, Jamie is a good pick.
Go
That's
play
a
this
lot
piano.
of talent.
Go sing.
But no
go do this
dancing.
comedy.
No, he ain't gonna
Yeah.
dance.
Jamie Foxx can probably
But
do something.
but
I just gave you three
if it's
things.
if it's just to entertain, if I'm doing stand up
Singing,
and
comedy,
singing, and do you need
and
me to dance?
playing the piano, he can
I need
go.
you to pop lock.
He can ride
Jamie
a horse.
Foxx is a good pick.
Wait,
though.
Jamie Foxx is trained. He has his own horses that they do their tricks and all this other stuff. He's very.
So we can bring
athletic.
horses to the stage, but no backup dancers.
Oh, you can bring up
Nah,
backup
we
dancers.
can't.
I'm just
All right,
saying.
we
Nah,
get the
nah.
backup dancers.
I'm just saying, when you talk about
No,
a
it's
show,
just
if you
one-
saw
no, it's
Jamie
one person.
coming out
One
on a
person,
horse
one.
doing, if you saw Jamie Foxx singing and a horse is doing this trot all the way across, you're gonna be like,
You
hey,
don't
this
get
is
a horse,
entertaining.
Jamie
bro.
rides horses.
Yeah, even when you ever watch, even at the end of Django, that's when I first learned about it. They were showing all the tricks that his horse, and those are his horses that he was actually.
for
training.
real? Wow, I didn't
New
know
to
that.
me.
Yeah, man.
I didn't
know
watch
that.
the end.
He's a country boy.
That's
from
actually
Texas.
a solid pick.
Who?
Somebody said put Wayne Brady up there.
Ooh, Wayne would
just
be
talking about
bad at
talent.
all.
Yeah,
Wayne,
but what if it's black aliens? They ain't gonna like that. I'm like, who the fuck?
Wayne's one man show is actually really good though. He's talented.
They're hilarious.
Usher?
Usher can go up there.
Usher.
That's a
yeah.
hell of a
Giving out
concert.
herpes too, so
If they try to invade us,
Take this back with you to zip
I'm putting a woman up there. And I'm going Beyonce.
yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a great.
Women-
it's not a bad pick.
Women are
Somebody
just
said
better
Janet
looking.
could do it.
Oh yeah,
Janet.
Janet could
I'm
do
not
it.
mad at Janet.
yeah, it's not a bad
But
pick.
her voice isn't as strong.
Janet
as Beyonce.
now
No.
was a little different than 1990 Janet.
She never had the strong.
We getting
voice,
prime. We getting the prime person.
Prime Janet.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
She whispering too much.
though. Yeah, her voice ain't strong.
But
enough.
no, she's enchanting, bro. She's
I
enchanting.
love Janet.
She
I
really-
love
they-
Janet.
No,
I
I'm
really
saying,
am Janet.
they lady, they'll be like,
But-
oh, okay.
And the aliens
Oh,
might
okay.
like something more calm anyway. They
And
all
then,
that
did she hit him
hoopla.
with Rhythm Nation?
Cook like they get beamed,
Nah.
but they get beamed up slow.
Beyonce can whisper or go hard. I need the versatility.
Aaliyah ain't saving us, man.
Aaliyah not gonna say.
She's not
yeah,
saving
Aaliyah ain't
us. She gonna sit there with a snake and barely do this? That's not gonna help us. We need somebody else.
We got to
had
have
some good
somebody
picks.
that's a perfectionist.
Wayne
that's
Brady
really gonna
wasn't a
bring
bad
it.
pick.
Wait, I'm
He
taking
gonna be
Jamie
standing
Foxx
there with
over
show
Wayne.
tunes, man.
Because they
taking
just said,
Jamie
they
Foxx
just said
and
we
Wayne
just
Brady.
need somebody to showcase how much talent we have, right?
Yeah.
And well-rounded talent.
Chris might be too much of a thug.
No,
I don't think Chris vocally. I'm not picking Chris because vocally, that ain't the best we got to offer.
Nah.
But if we not gonna, we gotta
Chris
go
ain't making it
Beyonce.
for me.
That ain't the best we
You have
got
to
to
go.
offer.
If you're not gonna pick Chris Brown, you gotta go someone who's gonna
Told you, if
dance.
it's just for the mission.
Beyonce,
save the
Beyonce
You
has
you bringing out
that.
R. Kelly
we
out?
could bring R.
That
Kelly
switch.
out. They do
Right.
it in the Marvel movies all the time.
She already has the switch that we were talking about earlier. With the
You can't-
athletes have, she has the switch to get the job done.
Hey, we don't need no
I go
Beyonce.
Save our
We're
lives,
Sasha
and she
Fierce.
gonna go the extra mile on that performance.
I'm like, if
So I'm
Thor
going
could
with
break
Beyonce.
Loki out, why can't I?
You can't bring.
out
They might
R.
have little.
Kelly?
They might have little
Loki
alien.
was
There might be little alien kids there. there. They can go for
Our lives is on the line, y'all.
Right. They broke the Hulk out
to go save.
Because Jamie Foxx is out. Because what if his stand up? He does a joke that offends the aliens.
What you
Right.
mean? When
There's
you-
always that risk with stand up.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You're not gonna please the whole crowd
Wait a
with
second.
stand-up.
Wait a second. Well, that's
The thing was to showcase our talent.
That's what I'm
though.
saying. All of a sudden now it's like, what?
This is the stuff we
What
got to
if
consider.
Beyonce falls? Like, or gets her
Yeah,
hair
'cause she's
caught in
known
the
for
fan?
falling. Yeah.
She gonna get back
Yeah,
up
but
5,
what if-
6,
Yeah.
7,
Jamie
8.
Foxx
We've seen her
gonna redeem
recover.
Beyonce bounced back, bro.
Bounce back.
When-
We've seen
when
it
did you
several
see
times.
Jamie
We seen
Foxx
her
in a
wig
scandal?
get caught in the fan. She
Yeah.
never
His
fucked
hair, they
this
might
song.
not
When-
trust him because he got the
When
hair.
Well, we
Michelle
talking about
fell,
hair, they didn't
when
go to
Michelle
Beyonce either,
fell,
nigga.
they kept moving.
They kept
5,
going.
6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Where have you seen Jamie Foxx have a scandal in the stand-up that got questioned? Where did you see
Never.
He
that?
don't even do stand up no
don't-
more. He might be
yeah.
rusty.
He's probably going back. I don't know what he's doing. He's just doing movies. He's done a lot.
Bro.
We talk about all the
We
talent
love
he
Jamie.
has.
He's super.
You gotta put
talented. I'm
Beyonce
not-
over Jamie for that,
Not if it's well-rounded talent. I don't,
bro. Why?
because it's well-rounded talent. Can Beyonce do stand-up? No,
We don't know.
but he can sing,
and play the piano.
so he can
T.I.
do.
can do stand-up.
He can do what
Beyonce
she can
might-
do.
Beyonce might be able to sling a
Beyonce,
joke.
Beyonce can rap.
Yeah.
She can bust a flow.
She barred it up
So
with Jay-Z.
But in Chaz's defense, I've seen Jamie, excluding the dancing, do what Beyonce do. I've never seen Beyonce do what Jamie can do.
That don't mean she can't though.
But that don't mean he can't.
You gonna trust
We don't know.
No,
Beyonce
we already
stand
know
up?
what he can do.
We don't know he can't dance, though.
I never
So
said he
not
couldn't
to-
dance.
You putting the world
Yeah.
in our hands and we don't
But
know.
I'm gonna tell you this: he can't dance better than Beyonce.
Go watch
Ain't
Willie.
that the truth?
He sing better
and
than
he's
her,
an
though.
athlete.
He sing better than her though.
Well, that's arguable. That's
Nah,
arguable
Jamie,
right there.
Jamie,
Beyonce
hey,
over
bro.
Jamie.
Wait a minute.
That's
take
arguable
Beyonce
as
Beyonce
shit.
over
right there.
Jamie.
Arguable is fine. Arguable means that it's worth the conversation. Is what arguable means.
It ain't no easy win.
No,
No one says
Over
an easy
Beyonce?
win. Arguable is
outta
great.
here.
And I think
she's not the greatest singer.
I'm not
but
one of the people
putting
who say
Jamie
Beyonce
over
can't
it.
sing.
No,
I
no,
think
that's
Jamie
stupid.
Foxx can sing.
Right.
Jamie can sing.
That's
Come
stupid
on.
when
Better
people
than
say that.
Beyonce?
Beyonce
Get the
can.
fuck out of Dodge.
I don't think Beyonce's special like that. To say get the fuck out of Dodge. I'm not putting her
Jamie's
up there
vocals
like that.
ain't special either.
Me either. I mean, sorry, me either. I
Because
agree
he
with
sings,
you.
he's like, "Be."
But I'm saying Beyonce's over Jamie.
Yeah.
Vocally,
I think so.
yes.
I would love
For
to see
damn
them go
sure.
toe for toe because I
Oh,
think
you niggas
Jamie
are insane.
I don't think so. Jamie has range.
Y'all just don't like Beyonce.
Right.
That's what
No
we
one
get
said
to.
that.
No,
like Beyonce.
I said she was a solid pick.
Nah, man.
What are you
But
talking about?
Y'all
the
ain't
question is
respecting this
well-rounded talent.
I'm saying Jamie
I feel like y'all
Foxx
not
is more
respecting
underrated.
Jamie's well-rounded talent.
I gave him his props.
We gave
his props.
So
we gave
if you
Beyonce
talk about
props.
who does the most things, come watch this.
Jamie
come watch
does the
this,
most
come watch
things.
This. Jamie does the most.
He does a lot though.
He does more than
Okay.
Beyonce.
So we
Like-
got Beyonce.
And he's
Whose
gonna hit
concerts
that
draw more?
Jamie Foxx gonna do
Yeah.
a
That's
Beyonce
popularity.
impression.
Not even that. We
I'm
got
not
Beyonce.
saying.
We're saying we're
tickets on-
showcasing
we got Jamie
talent.
tickets on-
Showcasing
That's why
talent.
Chris Brown was a good pick because
A
we're showcasing
Beyonce
talent.
live show is a sight to see.
Oh hell yeah!
So I'm doing that to save humanity.
Have you seen Booty Call?
Just God,
That might be it.
God damn it. I also saw Stealth and Held Up.
But have you
Have you
seen
seen Ray?
Ray.
Does
You
Beyonce
put him
have
in
a Ray?
fantasy. Go do Ray, Jamie. Just do everything.
How was the Jamie Foxx concert?
I don't know, but
Is
he
it
said
holding up?
he said the thing is to showcase talent.
That's what, and that's
So
a
for
concert.
showcasing talent, I'm going to pick one of the most well-rounded, talented
Jay-Z's
people
gonna
we
do
have.
a Beyonce
So y'all going
and
Jamie?
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I'm going Beyonce.
I'm sticking with the Queen Bee.
I'm going Chris Brown or Jamie.
Now this
Chris
is
Brown or
obviously if
Beyonce
we
for
can't
me.
use Michael. We can use Michael. I'm just going to
Well, yeah,
yeah,
Michael.
within
yeah,
your Michael.
just
Well, I
the
would
one.
say
But I would say,
because the aliens wouldn't even
Pete-
make it. They pass out. And
But
then
Peep
we're
though,
free. We're
but
good.
Beyonce would be the closest thing to Michael. So why would you skip to Jamie?
Well, Prince
she's
would be
not
the
close to
closest thing Michael.
But he's dead also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say that too. Yeah.
But I'm saying if we go, if Beyonce,
Well, for popularity-wise, absolutely.
I'm talking about entertainment wise.
She-
Entertainment-wise,
Entertainment-
Beyonce is the
entertainment-wise,
closest.
yeah.
I got entertainment-wise.
Yeah.
I got Beyonce closer to Michael than I would have Jamie to Michael.
Absolutely.
So therefore, I would put
But
Beyonce.
if I want several things and not just a concert, I'm going to go with Jamie. Be like, what else can you do? And then Jamie he does so many. Well, give me an impression. Well, give me some stand up. Well, give me if the aliens let's say the aliens watch the concert. They say that's cool. Can you act? You taking Beyonce over Jamie?
Oh no.
No,
No,
Can you do
no,
stand up?
heavens
You
no.
taking Beyonce over Jamie?
Let's go to Goldman.
Can you do impressions? You taking
Heavens
Beyonce over
no.
Jamie? No.
Yeah.
You ever seen
No.
Beyonce
Matter of
do her
fact,
mom?
sports. Let's see your sports.
Hilarious.
Jamie broke high school records in football.
You seen
So he
this
said,
movie?
let's say you do football.
You see Jamie who?
This is a good argument right here.
That's a great
If
debate.
they
What
say
was
we're
I
done with
saying?
the concert, let's keep doing other things. Jamie's gonna kick her ass.
That's a great debate.
that's,
yeah.
that's a great. That's a
So
great,
that's what I'm saying. If
that's a
they
great
saying
argument right
showcase
there.
talent, Jamie.
But if they say, all right, let's start off with a song, Jamie, go, boom, then they're like, oh, hell no. You
Wait,
start
wait,
off with,
wait, hold on. Jamie got hits, bro.
I know, but not like the song, the voice of Beyonce. That's just like a beautiful.
You say Jamie got
song.
hits compared to who?
Well, not compared to Beyonce, but it's not like
Exactly.
Jamie ain't got. Does he have Beyonce?
Exactly,
hits?
nigga.
No. Does he have Beyonce? hits? No. But is Jamie recognized? though?
Jamie is a certified.
he's a great
Jamie is a
talent,
certified
boy.
singer.
No, Keon made a great point.
Miranda
Yeah.
said, "I've seen both in concert, and Jamie wins." I don't know.
Hey,
I
that's
don't know
crazy.
about
Yeah,
that.
Where was your
I haven't seen either one in concert,
was
but
your
I've seen Beyonce's concerts, and I don't know about that.
Jamie's probably giving you the show and stand up.
But because he does all the things.
Oh, great. Valid point.
Actually,
Keon,
at the end
valid
of the
point.
thing.
I
That was a
give
good
you
argument
That's
on
a great,
that. If they start asking for more
If they
shit,
ask for more
then I
stuff,
would lose
yeah.
faith in Beyonce.
That would mean Beyonce sucked at her first song.
But I
It's
feel
oh,
like-
yeah, that was good.
If they start out with the concert, they're gonna be like, you know what? We don't need to see anything else. Y'all good. We just gonna take Chaz, and then, then they
beam
out.
this nigga up.
Yeah,
Use 2 Beamers.
if they were like, "Hey, Chaz, for $100, you can stay here," I'm like,
But we all died because my friends are thieves.
$100 you can
the
stay.
eyes. Man, look out, man. But Jamie had a good run though, musically.
man. Oh, Jamie has one
His
of my favorite
Unpredictable
songs.
album, double platinum.
Rain Man was one of my favorite songs.
Double platinum album.
Rain Man.
His first album tanked.
"Peep this." Back in '93.
Was it 93?
Something
It was
like
later than that. wasn't
I didn't like that.
I think it was
one.
like
I
90.
listened
I
to
don't
it.
know.
They had Infatuation on there.
No, yeah. Jamie had some. He got hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got hits.
Let me ask you this:
Good question.
did Kanye West help Jamie Foxx musically?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And Jay-Z.
I'm not. What did they? They
Jamie-
had songs together,
Jamie
right?
didn't
Because
start
people
popping
started
till-
really looking at Jamie as a singer with the slow jams.
Oh yeah.
Gold Digger.
Oh yeah.
And so it was like
Oh,
Kanye
definitely.
West
Well,
gave
Ray
him-
between
produced a couple
Kanye and
songs.
Ray, yeah.
He produced a couple
huge
songs on
album.
Kanye's
Jamie
album.
had the perfect storm. His
Yeah.
timing was great. He just
Great story.
Yeah.
It's a
that
great way to
Unpredictable album sold like hotcakes.
He did great. Rain Man.
And then he had the alcohol, blame me on it, and just hit.
Yeah.
It
And then
was-
the Ray was around the same time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Ray
so it
was,
was all
Ray was
those-
2004.
yeah,
it
Ray
was all those things at
before,
once.
Then all those things
You
came.
sending blame it on the alcohol to the aliens?
I'm not. But I'm just saying it was popular, is what I'm saying. It's not a Chaz type song, but you know.
All right.
You know,
That was a
that's
good
pretty-
question.
That's a
Great
great
question.
That was a great question.
But for the record, Beyonce is a solid choice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great choice.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
I need
Great
more
choice.
tricks.
Yeah, I just need. I need more
feel,
tricks.
I feel that when you said that, I was like, you're right.
Yeah. Once he started, well, let's see some other stuff. I'm like, I was losing faith.
She going a gold member?
They can watch Dreamgirls.
She actually did very
If
good.
they
in
watch
Dreamgirls.
Cadillac Records, that's a good one too.
If you watch Dreamgirls, she was not special. She didn't stand out in Dreamgirls.
She was good in it though.
She was cool.
I
She
liked
was
her
in there
better.
with Jamie,
I
She
liked
was-
it
she was cool.
better.
She was
and
good.
Jamie did not blow her out of the water in Dreamgirls.
I feel like he was underwhelming also in that movie.
Always go straight.
Well,
to
Jennifer
gold.
Jennifer
was
Hudson
so Jennifer
stole
was
it.
so
She-
strong.
yeah,
Jennifer
Yeah.
killed it. I
Yeah.
think what's her name killed it too.
Oh,
Anita on the road.
Nigga did good too.
Yeah.
I like her.
And then Eddie Murphy.
Eddie
too.
Murphy was
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Eddie
She should've
surprised
won an
people, I
award
think.
on
Yeah.
that one.
Eddie killed
When
it.
he was doing them
He should've got
drugs.
the Oscar for that.
That look
man.
he gave her when she was like, "Don't do this," he said.
Like I'm doing this.
done.
I remember somebody.
It's already
I forgot
done.
who I was watching it with. They got mad at that scene because they was like, "You gonna go back to drugs?" Because somebody like they were pissed that he was. Okay, everything ain't perfect, so you going back to drugs? Like, and it was personal for them, like,
Yeah.
cause they seen their family do that. Like, so you gonna go back to drugs just cause? And I was like,
Yeah.
they got pissed
Yeah.
off. Like, oh, really? You gonna be that fucking? Like, I was like, it's a
Really
movie.
ruined the
So we
lives.
watching, guys.
Okay. Calm
Making
down.
this awkward.
Eddie's clean. He not. Eddie's fine.
Yeah.
Just acting.
I think Cadillac Records is her strongest showcase as far as an actress so far today.
Yeah.
And surprisingly,
What
she
about
rapped good.
Carmen?
Huh?
do
What
rap
about Carmen?
Nah,
Carmen was
it's not-
very-
The original
it's
Carmen
not
better
it.
anyway.
She rapped on there, right?
I don't know. Look out, Craig. just look out. This question is from Melodic Sounds. Melodic So I don't have a really close relationship with my dad. I want to have kids someday, but I don't want my insecurities of not having a valid father around to show when I'm raising my kids. I don't want my anger at him to be shown through my interactions with my kids. How should I go about being a good dad when the time comes? Anyone can answer.
So with this, it's
Fatherless one, go.
the relationship that your child has with her grandfather could be a remarkable one. So don't let the relationship that you had with your father ruin that one. It's different relationships.
Nice, Craig. You're not Mr. Toxic right now. I was.
Yeah.
Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with a bitch. No.
Oh, I'm joking.
No, you gotta sell it. You gotta sell it.
Oh.
You gotta stay in there.
Oh, that's fire.
It don't even matter. Girls are gonna be like, "Hey, he's so silly, calling us bitches." Let Chad.
I'll be your bitch girl.
When he ain't around.
I think
great.
too,
Great answer,
Melodic. I think you knowing and being mindful of, the feelings you have being fatherless and I feel like being mindful of how you were raised and the stuff that you lack. I think that would actually benefit you as a father because you know what it feels like on the other side. And I feel like you being mindful of that going forward with your own kids will only benefit you in your relationship with your kids. Because a lot of parents do that. They be like, "Yo, my dad was trash. I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna be that."
Well, this is all I know, and they do the opposite. You be
I'm
like,
gonna flip
nah,
it.
Yeah.
And a big part of that is you acknowledging the hurt and the pain and the, being mindful really helps. Because a lot of people that don't and they turn out to be bad parents because they had bad parents. A lot of times they deny it or they don't address it or they don't let those feelings in, and then they inadvertently pour that onto their children as well. So I feel like with you knowing this going in, then not, let me not do this.
Right. I feel like he's ahead of the game, even acknowledging the feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And being mindful of all right, this is what I don't want to be.
Right.
Yeah.
So I understand where he's coming from as far as not having a template to go off of. You know what I mean? An example.
Tough, yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, there's people. I mean, my dad, my grandpa was there, but
Yeah.
so my dad took the stuff he didn't like and used that.
Right.
And he was like, I'm going to be this and this and this because my dad didn't. Like you were
Right.
saying, didn't
Yeah.
do this. So even those who did have fathers, a lot of times you learn what not to do from your
Right.
father.
Oh yeah, same with my dad. My dad didn't have his dad around, so
Yeah.
Mine either.
so he just was
So,
like,
I think you'll be fine just being cognizant. I understand the nerves,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but truth be told, even those of us with fathers was nervous as hell.
You always gonna have the nerves.
You don't know
when
what you're
kids are
doing.
coming.
You know what I mean? So I think you'll be great.
The best thing I got from my dad, as much as he worked, is that he always pushed my interests. Which he pushed sports on us early on, right? But he was big into sports, so the amount of time he spent with us in sports, whatever your interest is, the amount of time that he put in with us was crazy.
Yeah.
Like you'll never forget the amount of time and effort, especially when you go, "Hey, we're on the verge of being bankrupt, right? And I'm working 2 jobs and you're doing all this," but he never. Man, we needed new gloves. I had a new glove, and he was like, "Yo, let's go throw some balls real quick before I go to work." He was always like, "Hey, I got to spend this time with you guys." As we got older too, whatever the interest changed, he was always like, "Yo, I know you're wrestling now. I've been looking at this stuff." You know what I mean? It was always about
Came out and you want
It's called a singlet. I don't want to. It wasn't that, but he's just like, "Yo, here's this camp. Yeah, here's $400 to go to this camp." He was always just like, "I'm gonna push whatever."
Tony took 100 out of there.
Yeah, Tony took 100. I was short,
Put his $400,
which is why I didn't make it to the Olympics.
You mean 300?
But
Yes.
following your kids' interest from the youth. My daughter's a superhero. We superheroes.
Yeah.
Facts.
I'm Papa Princess. I'm Papa Cat. I'm
Right.
Papa Dog. I'm Papa Hero. Whatever we are.
Yeah.
Whatever she's interested in, I'm all in with her. We just do it together.
Yeah, I think time is a really, really big thing. Because anybody who ever hears me talk about my dad, all it is memories about time.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all it is. I
Being
don't
there.
remember
Yep.
being there. Like being there and actually doing the shit you might not want to do.
Right.
But that's what your kid is into, so you roll with it. Time is huge.
No, it's the biggest thing. And because you don't realize, even when you get older, like people like, "Oh, my dad wasn't there for this one." But if he was working, he wanted to be with you.
Yeah.
I promise he wanted to be there way more than whatever job he probably didn't like.
Right.
But that's what makes the time mean even more. Like even though my dad worked weekends,
Yeah.
he would stop and peek his head in,
Yeah.
just to be like, "I got to go to work."
Yeah.
You know
But
what
I
it
see
is.
he would
Right.
watch 5 minutes of the game,
Yep.
and then be like, "I see you."
It's got to
Go
kill
off.
him.
That counts.
It's got it, dude. It
Oh,
kills
means
you
a lot.
to have to
Yeah.
leave. You be like, "Dang, I wish I could."
Especially
be
if the
there."
game was good. If it's the last second, he was late to a lot of things. He'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh well, shit, I gotta stay. It's
Right.
game is tied. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta do what I gotta do."
I walk in and right into my manager's office. Why?
Right.
Let me tell you, my boy scored 29 tonight.
Right.
He
Yeah.
had the gang win. I had to watch it, man. Oh, this is my 3rd offense. Okay.
I adopted that because me and Kadi kind of not got into it over that, but she didn't understand why. Like sometimes I would skip a work event or something like. because she's all about like, you know, get the money, work. And I was like, I wasn't raised like that. I remember, I know how much that meant to me growing up.
Yeah.
So if I got to be late to something or miss out on a little bit of money so I can go to a child's thing, fuck that job.
Fuck that
Right.
job.
I don't care because I remember how I felt when he did that for me. So I'm going to do that
matters,
same
man.
thing. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't care about, like, obviously we all want money and we all
Right.
want, but if I got to, and in this game too, that shit come back around. Like, so, okay, well, put me up later in the lineup.
Reschedule.
Or,
Yeah, yeah.
like, I'm not missing this once in a lifetime thing because we got another show at the factory. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that's, no.
Yeah.
Well,
And you'd
no
be
shows
grateful.
don't pay good anyway.
No.
And you'd be grateful you did it. Like you'd be grateful that you spent that time with. You
Yeah,
got
I
that
never regret
forever.
it. Especially
No
how happy they be.
regrets.
Never regret it.
No
Yeah,
regrets.
time is everything.
Time.
Yeah.
Time and effort.
Are there other things here that you guys wish you did with your kids that you regret maybe not going to, or
I
you did?
regret
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
didn't- yeah,
I regret hella shit.
Me
Yeah?
too.
Yes.
Like what?
Because I went hard at comedy, so I missed quite a few things. And Serena would be like, "Man, why you always going all the time?" I was just like, So there's definitely regret on that end. Like,
Hell
because
yeah.
I was really focused on.
Would you do it differently?
Um,
Because your
Probably
work,
not.
your work paid off.
Because like I said in the post, I tweeted that it was like I felt guilty for like really pursuing and following my dreams on the time miss. But when it came back around, when they needed things, when they needed me to step up financially, I had them because of the time I put in on it.
Right.
When they need tuition money or when Serene needed a new car, I was
Right.
like, I got you.
Right.
And so that felt good to me to be able to provide because those times that I did miss out on things, I was broke.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was that sacrifice I was willing to make
Right.
for for the future and whatever they needed going forward.
Right.
So I don't think I would change anything.
Yeah.
I think one thing we can all
Worked out well.
take in as like all take solace in as fathers is that now that we're all grown men, when you become a man, you understand your father more.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So
Absolutely.
even when it comes to certain sacrifices, or maybe things they did that you didn't like at the time,
Right.
or even when it came to a relationship with your mother or whatever, you're like, okay, I get why this happened, and you don't even hold a grudge.
Right.
You don't even be mad. You be like, hey man,
Yeah.
shit happens, bro.
It be
You know,
Especially
you know
after
what I
you
mean?
live life for a while. Then
Yeah.
Yeah. You get those
You be like,
experiences.
shit
you
happens.
be
So they
like, I
might,
see.
you was 17, you might be like, man, but then you become grown, you got your own kids, so you be like, hey, bro.
Yeah, I missed a bunch of cheerleading events for Avene. And I just wasn't into cheer. I thought it was a waste of time. I was like, to me, nothing was going to come out of it.
It's
and I
expensive
told her,
too, ain't it?
It was expensive as hell. I would pay and all that stuff, but I just told her,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just not into it like I was Avi's basketball. It was something I loved or whatever.
So you don't feel like it was fair?
I don't feel like it was fair me telling her that or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, she ain't thinking about cheer right now. She ain't
Right.
doing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It just
Yeah.
And I would have had to miss like important gigs, important shows, important work, which
Right.
put me to that next level. So I don't regret it. I just regret like not not caring for something that she kind of liked at that
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean?
At least faking it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I could at least faked it a few
Right.
times,
Yeah.
but I was just like, in my mind, I was like, this is a waste of time, but it really wasn't. It was an activity.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
keeping her busy.
It's good for them too.
But at the same
Right.
time, you was 12. You
Right?
know?
Yeah, yeah.
You
was up
You
next.
don't know, bro.
She was cheerleading at
I had a
these
game.
games.
I had to play, nigga.
He's like, go, daddy.
He was at the same school.
He was at the free throw line.
He was at the same school. What cheer
This is my last goddamn day on this show. I'm done.
Coach cussed me out because I went to y'all dance.
Go, daddy.
Yeah.
They rode the bus together.
They was there.
DC was like, well, your form was off. She's like, your form was off.
Done. I'm
Young
done.
dad.
Young dad.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
good
a great
question,
thing.
though.
That's a great question, bro. I look forward to those things. And me and you got the youngest kids, and it's always
Yeah.
like, right now you pick and choose. You know, it's a big thing that me and Yo talk about all the time. And you're like, hey, you don't get this time back, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Don't
think-
get this time back.
I think my thing is, like I said, the memories I had, but also Keelan's already in school. Kendrick starts next year. It's that fast. They don't even care about me. First of all, they're
Right.
gonna be in school half the day.
right.
So I'm gonna get my time to do what I gotta do and whatever.
Right.
And then, then they're gonna get into their own stuff and have their own friends, and they ain't gonna give a shit about what I'm doing anyway. And
Right.
I'll feel better about leaving and stuff like that. Like, even when I leave now,
it becomes more time consuming.
Yeah.
What I would say is, so what I did too much of is I gave too much time. So then when I missed some events, it was like, oh, how you missed this?
yeah.
All the shit I've been at.
Everything.
Right.
And on this one, it's like, so
They'll start me bragging to their friends. My dad don't never miss.
Right. You just show up and now you're getting roasted at school.
For sure.
His deadbeat dad. Nah, man. He be there. You ain't got no. I do usually.
Yeah. Now that they're older, though, I've definitely I take more work now, but just because they get it.
Yeah.
And they grew up in this, so they understand. Like, oh, Dad's got to go on the plane again. Or Mom's at the studio. Like, they get, and half the time, honestly, if they can go or be a part of it, they ain't tripping.
Right.
Yeah.
But to piggyback off what Tony said, it's no better feeling. Like, it was no better feeling to be able to buy them cars.
Oh man, dog.
I was like when they start needing real shit,
Yeah.
like insurance paid and this and that, it
Yeah.
ain't no better feeling to be like, boom, here you go.
Right.
Were you
Easy
talking shit when
work.
you did it
That
though?
felt-
You say what?
Were you talking shit when you did
Oh, I
it?
talk big shit when I do stuff. I'll be like,
It's
Y'all
why I
was
was gone.
mad why I wasn't there sometimes. I'm talking shit with your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why. You know?
This is why.
And cheerleading sucks.
Right. But it's no bigger feeling, bro.
And for me, like the boys saw the transition in me, like, because when they were young, when we moved out here, I'm doing everything during the day. I'm taking them to school. I'm making them lunch every morning. I'm getting them up, getting them ready,
Right.
taking them to school, picking them up.
Right.
So I'm doing all this,
Yeah.
And so once I started doing stand-up in 2008, that's when I was going more at night.
Right.
Like, usually, I'm hitting the open mic every night. So Serene is just like, hey, you always gone. You know what I'm saying? Because he saw the difference in I was always home.
Right.
But now I'm always gone. So it's like, man, where you be at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a city didn't say nothing, but like
Right.
Serene was. And so then, then he started getting older. So he started doing their own thing and kind of getting it.
Yeah.
But so I think the only reason they said something was that, with Keon's kids, they're younger, so he was already in it when they got here.
Right.
So it was already established. But for me, I was Mr.
Yeah.
Mom. That all of a sudden, where you going at night?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was still getting up in the morning, getting them ready.
Yeah.
But at night I would dip off. And so
Wait, how old was Serena and Sincere when you started?
So Serene was 8, Sincere was 6, 7.
Because I mean they was like 5, 4.
Yeah. And so, they saw the transition.
yeah.
And so that's when Serene was like, man, you always gone, man. I was like, hey, I think I said, what did I say? I was like,
a life too.
Yeah. I was like, if I leave it up to you, I'll never be out. Something whack on my part that I shouldn't have said. But like, but they got it. Like,
Right.
as they got older, they were like, man, you know what I'm saying? We proud of you, man. We see you doing it.
Right. Especially when you started to blow up. They
Had
was
the
happy.
sacrifice.
Oh, They used to
Yeah.
come to shows.
Yeah, they be laughing.
Serene had a different girl every day. Yeah, that's my father.
Yeah.
Huh? You want something? Can we get some?
Right.
No, you ain't got to pay for that. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
Don't worry
my dad
about
got
that.
us.
Dad
Do y'all
got
feel like
us.
for you three, do you guys feel like, because I be thinking about, like me and Chaz have babies, but we're older. Do you guys feel like you would have been, okay, like the thing with your daughter, right? You feel like you would have handled that differently if you had them later? Because sometimes I'd be
What do you
looking at
mean?
y'all and be like, damn, they done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think I would have been a good dad in my 20s.
Nah, I don't think so either.
I don't think
I
I would have
think-
been,
Nah, you'd have been who you are.
Yeah, I think you've been a good
because
dad.
I've
but-
grown so much as a person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I would have been as good just because where I was mentally in
Because
my
you were a
20s.
dad
You
before
would've-
you were a dad. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
You had little brothers.
it was written for
Yeah.
you because you had it. You already knew what you were gonna do. You fell into it naturally.
I just think how I handle things
You would
wouldn't
have handled
been.
them like this earlier.
Oh, punched himself
You would
out.
have handled it like this earlier.
You think so?
Yeah, because you would have grown because you had the kids and your idea of life would have
Shifted a
shifted.
little bit. Yeah.
Because
a little bit.
like y'all, my history of being irresponsible is well documented in my 20s.
For sure.
Well documented.
For sure.
And then I think about those 3 nights I spent in jail with my turn. I was 27. And I go like, bro, I can't. Oh, the fuck
Oh, you
all
would
that
never
up?
go to jail now.
You probably wouldn't have
Not
done
now.
that if you was a father, though.
Probably not, huh?
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
bigger.
more to lose.
Something bigger.
Yeah.
Having
Nothing
kids
to
usually
lose.
changes. If you're a good, being a good parent is already pre-coded.
Because I probably
That's what
wouldn't
I'm
even
saying.
understand
Yeah,
you.
I understand what you're
yeah,
saying.
send you.
And now you just made me think about my brother. Because my
Right.
brother, I didn't know this. He told me before when he was on the podcast last time. He was like, "You helped raise me," and I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Right.
But he was like, "No, bro,
Your
you
youngest?
Keith." me and Keith were only 16 months apart, so
Yeah.
I'm looking at it as we're just hanging out.
Right.
But he's like, you taught me how to drive.
Yeah.
You taught me how to blah blah. You looked at me for this, blah.
That's
And I was like,
maybe
what?
shit.
My
how I look at
brother
my-
Keith-
that's how
But I
look
don't
at my
remember
oldest
that,
My
brother.
brother Keith did none of those things.
That's how I look at my oldest brother. Like, you know, I was always with him and my nephew. And so I was just seeing
Yeah.
good dad action. I was just like, outside of our dad, but
Right.
seeing it from somebody that I saw didn't have kids and now they got new kids, I'm just like, and I'm
Right.
around and I'm always with my nephew. So it was just like, you doing your
But
thing.
I remember it like that. When he was
Yeah.
saying that, I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, we would just go out drive. He was like, yes, you were teaching me how to drive. And I was
Right.
like, what? We
Yeah.
were just hanging out, like
Yeah.
getting
At,
away.
at 16, I knew how to be a dad. I was like, I gotta
Yeah.
put them first. You know what I mean? I knew how to do it. It's
Yep.
just like it's either in you or it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People leave.
Yeah, people leave
Yeah.
bounce, and it's just
It's
not.
either in you or people leave.
And then there's some dads that are there that aren't there.
yeah.
Yeah.
That aren't there.
That's how
They're-
both my grandparents were
right.
actually.
They're there, but they're not there. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question real quick. What do you owe to your family, as far as like, let's say you got someone pregnant, you're not married, okay? Do you owe? Because let's say you.
Well, first of all, I
it
did
was-
do that,
Well,
so.
well, let's say it was unplanned, which most are, right? Let's
Yeah.
say it was unplanned, but also you weren't with this person. You didn't plan on being with this person. Do you owe just child support, right? Or like that's probably like the legal minimum that you have to do, or do you owe that kid family more? Does that make sense?
You owe the kid everything.
Yeah.
Does that make sense as a question? though?
Babies,
No.
get,
I'm trying to make it
I
make
kind of
sense.
got it. Babies,
Okay.
with kids, they don't ask to be here.
Right.
Yeah.
So they weren't there that night. that they were
But what if
conceived.
you didn't want that child either? Because either let's say
If you didn't
But
want
once
that
it's
child,
here-
bad scenario.
No,
okay?
if you
I
don't want,
understand. I understand.
Yeah,
that.
let's say the girl lied.
'Cause I didn't
I'm on
want that
birth
with that
control,
girl.
blah, blah,
Right,
blah. Let's say you
Yeah.
got the old
These
hidden
things
baseball
happen.
trick. These things happen.
Yeah.
So
Right.
let's say you got hustled in it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Into this pregnancy. Now at that point you was like, I didn't want this kid anyways. I didn't want to be a father. I have no
Right.
attachment to this child.
Right.
The same question. Then it's like I know I owe this money legally. Right. It's a minimum, but I didn't want anything to do with this fatherhood.
Yeah.
Do I
don't-
have to take it
I
on?
think I'm gonna go with what DC said as far as being. I don't think I have that in my DNA to not.
Yeah. I mean, I agree
I'm-
with you.
It's fuck that bitch. Like I'm gonna be mad for
yeah,
this
you
whole.
tricked me. You got me.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
This is my
but I don't
baby
think
though.
I don't think I have it in me to
Right.
be a deadbeat. Like I don't think I would be upset,
yeah.
but I don't think I have it in me to just turn my back.
Unfortunately, though, to step outside of myself and answer Chaz's question, though, I don't think that makes you a terrible person if you want to step away, though.
Mm-hmm.
I
On
don't
something you
either if
didn't
you didn't
sign
want,
up for.
yeah.
Well, also off that, piggybacking off that, if you're not bringing anything beneficial to that child's life,
Right.
If you still
Outside of
running in the
angst.
streets,
It might be
and
better to step
selling
away.
dope
Right.
and gang banging, it might be better that you don't.
Yeah.
Or even if you're a
for
millionaire, they're a great personality, you just like, I don't want this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, because you don't want to raise a kid, and they can feel that this man don't want me.
It might
energy.
be better to
And
stay
you
away
might
from
be
Yeah.
the
bringing
child.
all the negative
That's
shit
true.
to them,
Right.
and
That's
trauma
true.
to
Yeah.
them.
That's true
So
too.
that's a very tough question.
You see a lot of.
I don't know why
times-
that struck my mind, but I was like,
What's
Yeah, 'cause that
honestly,
happens.
that
That's
happens
out
all
there.
the time,
You
yeah.
know? It's like-
You don't want a dad there sitting with the kid all day talking about, yeah, yo, bitch ass mom.
Right.
Right.
You got
Look
that
at that
energy.
dumbass.
And then every day they look at you, you ruin my life. You
Right.
don't-
Because I was the way you posed it at first was that he's just mad at the woman.
I had a very poor way of
Yeah,
phrasing that.
that's
I was
he's-
trying to
yeah.
figure out
Yeah,
how to
he's
say
just
it.
mad at
Right.
the woman. That's
Yeah.
You can't just be mad at a woman and not take care of your kid. And,
Right,
and
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? That don't fly.
But yeah,
But
I mean,
if you know you ain't shit
Yeah.
and you ain't gonna
And
be
you
shit,
owning it, and you know you just gonna fuck the kid up. It's better
and
to
in
step
fairness,
away.
a lot of dudes tell I ain't shit.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I ain't shit. And then be mad he ain't shit. He told you
Right.
he wasn't shit.
Right.
He told you that.
And then hopefully that girl met another guy. Maybe he
But-
stepped in. And was
Right.
way
Russell
better.
Wilson.
and his ain't shit ass shouldn't be coming.
Oh,
for
he
her.
in for
Oh,
sure.
oh,
He
he
ain't
ain't
shit.
shit.
know you ain't shit.
That's
But
what
he
he
ain't
do.
shit.
I'm just saying.
He
though.
buys the shirt, he puts it on, he busts, and he walks off.
Still got
I'm just saying, like, put
He ain't
that
shit.
condom on ain't shit, man.
Right.
You know what you know.
But
You know.
some dads are better in the second term of their life. I know
Right.
some dudes that their dad wasn't around all the time that they were growing up, and they met their dad at like 18.
Yeah.
Now they're 40 with the best relationship ever
Yeah.
with their dad.
That happens too.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why
People
I thought
change.
your
Yeah.
Well,
for
then
sure.
some people also, their parents took on I got to do right for me before I could do right for you attitude, and went and tried to be the best they could be to bring it back.
Right.
Yeah,
Child.
that's why I
Yeah.
agreed with you with your, grandpa, situation because they might have been a trash dad, but they might be an amazing grandpa because that's just where they're at now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Good question, Chaz.
That's a good
And,
question.
You know, good questions today.
Chazzy Charles.
Yo asks, what's up, yo?
Yo,
money.
Yo asks, when did y'all feel comfortable enough to leave little ones to travel?
Hey, man,
Day one.
don't answer this question.
That
man.
was
This is
at
just- this-
16. I let Sage go on his first.
No, that's
No,
not
she's
what she
not
said.
one.
We
No,
leave
no.
our kids.
When we
Yeah,
leave. Day
she-
one.
Oh, I was
I
out.
was out of
didn't
there.
they?
My mama and Cotty was there.
She's mad at me because I don't like leaving Izzy. I feel.
Wait, when did
Oh,
y'all
I'm with
feel
yo.
comfortable enough to leave the little ones to
to travel.
travel?
She basically like Chaz,
Oh,
get in these
yeah.
fucking stand-up
Yeah,
streets.
that's what she's
Stop
saying.
being a
Oh,
dad.
she's talking more. Well, probably that also more
Yeah.
about also the just
if
going out
if
on
the good
vacation.
co-parent is there, I'm out.
I'm out.
If you got a
No,
person
Yo wants to go on vacation somewhere. She wants us to leave Izzy for like days.
Okay,
that's fine.
Okay, I just have my attachment to my baby. I don't like leaving for that long. I feel.
Oh my
Everybody.
God.
That's why I said don't answer the question. I know it's coming.
Yo,
Man.
Wow.
yo,
Vacation. Fuck
take the
them kids.
vacation by
Yeah.
yourself.
Go.
Right.
I said
Chad.
go without me. Find some friends.
Yeah.
Y'all can go. I'll sit at
But
home
yo,
with
once
the baby.
once
Mister.
you
She hang
go
out with
for
her
once
husband.
in your
Why don't you
life-
go
Hey,
get
I
some
get it.
Yo,
in a tropical
always
place?
solo
You gonna be
I
one of them
get
to
it.
put the baby first? Y'all relationship
Mr.
gonna-
Mom over here.
I just don't
My
want
baby, the kids first. Fuck them kids.
I
man.
love being with my daughter at night.
I can't wait to go on a vacation without my kids. Mama, watch these kids for just a couple days. We out.
I love having Izzy in there with me. It's great.
Hush.
It's wonderful.
You'll be back.
Yeah.
She gonna be
Man,
Just a few days.
Stand up ain't going nowhere.
We ain't even talking
talking
about
about vacation.
stand-up.
Well,
That
vacation.
Puerto
She
Rico
would
ain't going
excuse
nowhere.
her for wanting to hang out with her
Right.
husband.
Hey.
Puerto Rico's going nowhere.
Yo tired of the solo
Spain.
hangout.
She does a
Yeah.
great job. That's what I like about her.
Yes, yo said yes. Get out on these stages.
Yeah, see?
Chaz, take this
That was a
woman out.
toofer, yo.
Yeah,
I
man.
know.
We always
We
got
on-
your
we
back.
we always on
I
your
already,
side.
I was like, let's ignore this. I
We
already know where this
team
is-
yo
I already know where this is going.
all day.
I already know where this is going.
All day.
I got
what? I
Hank.
can't
Oh,
go.
I
Tony
can't go. I
Dog
got
joke.
Hank. You talking about the
The
dog
dog.
joke?
Shout out to Kobe, man. He be Kobe
Kobe
McGuire.
be
He be
Oh,
he messed with me heavy,
Kobe,
bro.
man. What's up?
be
What
in
up,
there.
Kobe?
Yeah.
I rock with you, Kobe. It's a lot of people I noticed. A lot. Hippie out there. What's up, Hippie?
Yeah.
Miranda. Yo be in there tough.
I'm a new
Y'all
dad.
appreciate y'all.
That's because Chaz only has one kid. If he had that second one, he'd be like, man, fuck y'all.
Oh yeah.
I'm out of here. I'm
that
good.
makes a difference.
I love
It
my
does
little
make
baby.
It's
man.
hard to leave that one behind. If you got two,
Them two, you'd be like, I'm
y'all
out.
got each other. I'm out. Orlando Jones asks. This
He
is the
watches
Orlando
us.
Jones, the actor. Since it's five of you, what position will each of you play in the basketball starting five? This is what he has cooked up. Craig at point guard, Keon at shooting guard, Tony center, DC strong forward, Chaz power forward.
Wait.
You power forward.
No, that's fine. Say it again.
Craig point guard,
Uh-huh.
Keon shooting guard, Tony center, DC strong forward, Chaz power forward.
Small forward.
So
Small
I'm
forward,
thinking
my
that this is traditional basketball with positions.
I think is he just going off of our height or what is he? What is his?
No,
reasoning
because he
for
wouldn't have
those?
put
I
Chaz
would
at
definitely
the
be
four.
power
He
forward.
was going off height.
Well, Chaz is like a power forward
Barkley.
shade.
I got the Barkley shape
yeah.
without the height. But
Hops.
I think I would probably.
But we're gonna
put-
be a small team regardless.
Oh, yeah.
Golden State. The thinker has to be the point guard.
I
of
played
us.
point my whole life, so I would put
But
myself
I'm talking
at point,
about. I'm just talking
No,
about
no.
from us. I'm not what we really play because I play point too. But I'm talking about our group.
I like shooting. Shooting guard.
the thinker
What is
out
it?
of
What
us.
is it?
Small forward shoot a lot too, but you like
The shooting for it.
It says in the basketball starting five.
This is what I would have. I would have Tony at point guard. I would have DC as shooting guard. I have Keon as a small forward. I would have me as a center, and I have Craig at power forward. And this is why. Even taking this example as daddy issues, a lot of this comes from you. You come down the court, you pass us the rock. You do a lot of the leading far as opportunities go. Okay? DC, easily one of the best knockdown shooters I've seen. Right?
Knockdown shooters.
Give DC the ball. DC knocking this shit down. He's Klay Thompson on here. Keon, I feel like, has so much versatility. This is where a small forward is great at. Right? Keon has a lot of versatility. Not only can Keon
Army
sing,
knife.
he's funny, and he has a different, and he has a different take.
Send me to the aliens.
on a
man.
lot of things. Keon
Send me
can
to
do
the
that.
aliens.
Craig here as power forward.
name a
'cause-
power forward first.
He's like, who?
Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett.
Cool.
What do you mean?
Barkley? Which one? Who you want?
I'm
I just wanted to see where you was at.
Some of these Hall of Famers, bro. Some of the best
I wanna
players
see where he
ever
at.
have been from Utah. What's his name?
Keith Van Horn.
Malone?
No, Malone. I'm like, you got the greatest players ever been power forwards. Because when
Rodman.
One of the best scorers of all time.
and here's the thing.
Second all
Craig
time.
goes, no matter what, I'm in these trenches of power forwards. I'm a bank. If you need ideas, if you need
The dirty word, too.
the dirty words, the great, and even the great advice that you give, even when it's quiet. You're a Tim Duncan. I'm gonna get these
Oh, he
quiet
gave Sydney
buckets.
a fantastic tag
I'm
for
saying.
his televised set
Yeah.
that he
Wow, the last
implemented
minute.
and crushed. Yeah.
And me, I'm center because all I need to do is be there. You know what I'm saying? I just need to be tall and
Protect
be
the rim.
I'm right here. If you got, I got you. You need me to set a pick? I got you. Whatever you need in that extra stuff. When somebody's coming in too hard, bang! I give them that extra elbow.
The elbow.
I'm the protector around there. When somebody comes at you, I'll be like, "Oh, nah, bro, you gotta come through me." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my starting five.
Okay.
I like it. That's
Shit.
fair.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair.
If it's
I know
not
that.
basketball, I just thought basketball.
Yeah.
But if it's not, I mean, your reasoning is sound.
If it's playing sports, actually, that's totally different. It's actually playing basketball.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
very different.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. Shit.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I'm going with Chaz.
All right, I rock
Okay.
with that.
All right.
Cool.
Cool.
Shout out to Orlando Jones for that question.
Okay, good.
Question.
I just wanted to see if you knew a power forward.
Come on, man.
I asked you the same when you mentioned rappers. I'd be like, well, name a rapper.
You know what's
If
funny?
you
It's
ask me
like,
to name a rapper from San Diego, I cannot.
I when he said
I
the
looked up jail
positions,
felony.
I couldn't even like. I've been hooping for so long. We just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So when he said the actual position, I was like, small
forward,
forward.
yeah.
What is a small forward? Because nobody says that anymore. You know what I mean? I was like, oh yeah, the
Two
three.
and we call them the two
The
and the
wings.
three.
Now,
Yeah,
now,
I mean,
now it's just
wings.
wings.
Now it's
because
just wings.
everything's so interchangeable.
Yeah.
Swing man.
The game has changed.
Yeah.
That's why I was
Game has
like, if it's
changed.
traditional, that's a traditional sense of-
Yeah.
in the 90s and pre.
Here's a
2000s.
movie question from Sage D.
Sage
See if
D.
we can get
Your
up
son
on
in here?
Sage.
Hi.
That was deep.
Under a
Sage
monocle.
Sage
Moniker.
Just like his father.
D. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of movie villains?
Oh, villains.
Movie villains, specifically
villains.
movies.
Yeah.
Well, Thanos.
What's that,
Movie
4, right?
villains.
4
Thanos
people?
is up there for
4.
sure. He was a great villain.
Vader.
Ooh, Darth Vader's a good one.
Nino Brown.
Ooh, it's a good one. He's a great villain.
True Romance.
Oh, ooh, Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Oh yeah, he was good in that. He was a better villain though, in my opinion, in The Professional.
I liked him in The Professional,
Yeah,
too.
because he was
that's-
around longer in The Professional.
I liked him
Yeah,
as
he
the
was-
Jamaican dude.
No, the Jamaican
white
dude.
Jamaican
Yeah,
dude.
I was like, what? Gary Oldman is amazing.
When I think of a bad guy, I always think of I always mess up his last name, John Lithgow. In how do you say it?
Ricochet.
In Ricochet.
He was a good villain.
He
in
was. He was a mother.
Pick one of them slave movies.
Honorable shot.
Pick
Any
one.
one of them slave
that.
movies.
Anyone, yeah, shame.
White man.
Yeah.
Michael Fassbender in 12 Years a Slave.
Who's that fucking kid from Toy Story? I just want to punch him in the face.
So Sid.
Oh, shit. He was a good villain.
Ah, that
Debo.
kid.
We got Debo.
Debo was a good
Debo was a
villain.
good villain.
Good
Debo got to
villain.
be in there.
That's tough. Because I have a couple that's not movie wise. They weren't as dope. But like Venom and Magneto are some of my favorite villains. But in the movies,
Yeah,
Talk
or whatever.
Scarface, would he be considered the villain?
he's the hero.
No.
Not in that. In that movie, he's the hero.
Yeah.
Technically, he's the villain.
I rooted
but
for Scarface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really root for him.
We rooted for the villain.
I rooted
did
for him
until
until
I rooted for him
until he
until
killed
he
Manny.
killed
Manny.
Yeah, until he
Then
killed
I
Manny.
was
The
like-
Megamind is my favorite villain.
Megamind.
Oh, well, he's a good guy villain. That don't count.
Yeah, that's like Gru from the Minions.
I'm gonna base my villain list on villains that pretty much stole the show, kind of just made the film even better.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw the Joker on there from The Dark Knight.
No, 100%.
I'm gonna throw Javier Bardem in Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men. So Anton Chigurh is on there. I gotta put Darth Vader in there just because
One of the greatest
he
villains
was so
ever.
iconic.
Yeah.
And then one more villain. I'm gonna put Nino Brown is a great villain.
Nino Brown was bad. He was evil.
Yeah,
He picked up
Nino
that little
Brown
girl.
was just one of the best villains.
Somebody said Precious Mama.
Monique was fantastic. She was a great villain.
She wasn't really a villain.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, she was
I'm
absolutely
Mish.
She
villain.
was
That
just
was funny. I'm
misguided.
Mish.
Matter of fact, while we at Bad Parents,
She was
Antoine
misguided.
Fisher stepmama was a
She was
fucking
pretty.
villain.
Yeah, she was
Oh,
villain
yeah.
too.
That's tough. That's a good
Inglorious
one.
Bastards.
I wanna answer this question on next episode because I have to think. I have some real villains. I just can't think of them.
Okay.
The
'Cause
two
my
out the
villains
gate
have
for
to
me.
hate. I have to hate them, and I be
Yeah.
hating people on TV, and those are my villains who I hate.
I don't have to
That
hate
Game
you. I
of
just think-
Thrones kid,
Ursula.
I hated the shit.
Oh, Joffrey?
Joffrey.
Is that his
Yeah,
name?
exactly.
Oh,
I
Joffrey,
hate them.
bro.
Are
Joffrey.
evil.
Not a movie though. Not a
Or-
movie though.
or-
But
TV shows get extra leeway because
Yeah.
you got more time
Yeah,
to
they
sit
do.
in the
Yeah.
hatred.
But when I think of villain, I don't necessarily have. I just you were just good at being bad,
Yeah,
and like so Thanos. Even though I kind of
Thanos
like
was
Thanos,
great.
he was a fantastic villain.
he was
Right.
great.
You know
But
what
I
I mean?
didn't hate Thanos. I kind of rooted for Thanos.
That's what I'm
sometimes.
saying. I kind of liked him,
Yeah,
but
I
he was
like,
just.
yeah.
And then like so, I only can think of the two right now.
When I think
though.
of villain,
Rick
I
I
and
think
Jay.
of villains that
Hate
actually
you.
scared me a little bit, which is Anton Chigurh, No Country for Old Men. He was probably one of the scariest villains. Who else?
Somebody said Travis Santiago.
Travis. He's a horrible villain.
Joaquin Phoenix in Gladiator was a piece of shit.
right, I
He
like
was.
villains
Yeah.
that
He was
I
the-
hated him.
I hate
God
villains
hated
that
him.
but he wasn't
that,
a great villain. He wasn't ever menacing.
He
to
was,
me.
but he
but
was a great villain.
No,
was
but
a-
he was a bitch.
he was
and,
cunning.
He was a
like,
little bitch.
Yeah.
But that's what made him like you're
Yeah.
doing this because
You
you're
hate-
weak,
I have to
bro.
hate
Like, and
you.
I
Yeah.
hated
Weak as
him.
fuck. The ones that change the trajectory of the movie or something like that. You'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
if you wouldn't have did that,
He-
all
he'd be
this wouldn't have
fine,
happened.
bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like those. Those are my
That was
villains.
Littlefinger from Game of Thrones.
Right, but the other guy
Started
was
the
bad
whole
too.
movie. Who?
Ramsey in Game of Thrones.
Oh,
he
Ramsay
was
Bolton?
horrible. bro.
Ramsey
Oh,
Bolton was
The
a horrible
queen in
villain,
Game
bro.
of Thrones.
Wait, who?
Oh yeah,
Ramsey
Cersei?
Bolton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Which one
Cersei.
was
He's the
that?
one that cut off dude.
Oh yeah,
He was. That's the villains. I'd be like,
Hell
man, I
yeah.
can't wait
Sansa
till
to
you
torture
die.
her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cersei killed
Hell yeah.
two.
And
burnt
then
down her home.
I'm about to
Yeah.
get mad at Game of Thrones again. I'm about to start because her death was not satisfying.
Oh, it was horrible.
Joffrey's death, satisfying.
Marlo Stanfield is one of the best
He was-
villains of
that
all
was
time.
bad.
But that's
He was.
TV.
He was.
That's TV.
But he was an
Right.
outstanding
He was.
villain
Right.
for The Wire.
Which is crazy because they're all technically villains.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he was the best.
Marlo was
Rasputin?
the biggest villain
Yeah.
on that show. Because Avon, I was like, I kind of dig Avon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stringle Bell was a villain.
He didn't feel like a villain to me.
He felt like a villain to me because he was just
Kept
underhanded,
lying.
sneaky on
Yeah.
his boy, smashing old girls.
Oh yeah.
He was just villainy.
Marlo
More
was
so
so
than Avon.
Marlo was so cutthroat. Like
Yeah.
Avon had a code. Marlo was just like
Marlo
everybody
was
got to go.
just-
Bro.
Everybody got to go. And he was scary.
Yeah.
Joe,
So-
Joe Pesci on Goodfellas. He's a villain
That
too.
might be my number 4.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci and Goodfellas was
He was-
just
yeah,
solid.
ruthless.
because you ain't know what he
Funny
was
how.
gonna do.
Why were you
like, I
doing
like
this?
it when villains make me nervous. Like, yo,
Yeah.
what are they about to do
He gonna
next?
fuck up.
I liked him in Casino too as the
Yeah,
villain.
it was the same character.
It was the same.
in my
I get him
opinion.
confused all the time.
Yeah.
Took it a step
Because which one did you say
further.
Funny How? Which one is that?
Goodfellas.
good.
See, I get
Funny
him
How.
confused. It's the same,
Funny how? You know what I'm saying?
the same person.
Casino is you better not go back to the bosses with this.
Yeah. He died horribly in casinos. It's a horrible.
Oh, and that's
death.
when they brought him to the room.
No, they
That's the
beat
bats.
him with the bat.
Oh, and his brother.
Yeah.
beat his
Desert.
brother to death, threw him in
Made
there,
him want- yeah.
beat him almost to death, left him alive, and buried him alive. I was like, Jesus, horrible death.
I love villains, bro. Like,
Villains to me,
a good villain, you be like,
if you
"Ooh."
have a good villain, it's clutch.
What's a good female villain? Yeah, Cruella DeVille. She was.
Cruella DeVille was a
No,
great
Precious
villain.
Mom was a villain. Man.
She was all bad.
That was another Disney one, Ursula. Actually, all those Disney movies. What's the Maleficent or what's her name? The White Queen, the Snow White
Maleficent.
Queen, whatever.
the Snow White joint.
I gotta go with the
Bunch of evil women
the witch
over
from the
there.
Wiz. Don't nobody bring me no bad news.
Oh yeah, Witch of the West too.
Which name was a villain too?
Who?
Misery, Catherine.
I was about to say,
yeah.
she was crazy.
She
bro.
was a
Whoa,
villain.
Yeah, she was nuts.
Nuts.
In the actual book of Misery, she cuts off his leg, and she doesn't. Like,
She doesn't hobble him.
Nah,
cuts it
she.
That hobble was worse.
That scene,
When he
man.
broke the man.
Mhm. They said it was too graphic, probably for TV.
I couldn't
but
wait
she,
till they killed her.
Hella from Ragnarok. She was good.
Jason's mama. She was the
Oh,
first Friday the 13th.
Oh,
she
yeah,
was
she
the
was
villain in the
crazy.
first one.
Yep.
She was a villain.
Single white female. Great villain.
Oh yeah, Charlize and Monster.
Psychos.
She was a good villain, but you kind of felt bad for her at the same time. But she
Yeah.
was a villain for sure.
Yeah.
Loki never felt like a real villain to me. I
Nah,
never.
They kept going back and forth.
I never
man.
respected Loki's villainy.
No.
I was always like, all right, you'll be friends with Thor.
Who was the mother in Flowers in the Attic or something?
Oh, I see.
I don't think I've seen that.
Well, Mommy Dearest.
I would say no new
Mommy
hangers.
Dearest, yeah.
Hand that rocks the cradle.
Oh yeah.
She was.
Oh, I hated her.
Yeah.
I hated her.
I hated
When she
her,
was
bro.
mean to Ernie Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah, I hate her.
Son of a bitch.
Because it was mean and racist.
Carrie
So
wasn't a
that was double
villain.
pitch.
Take Carrie down.
I
She
don't
wasn't a
consider
villain.
Carrie a villain. Her mom though.
Yeah.
What
No,
about Thin Line Between Love and Hate?
Lynn
I-
Whitfield?
okay.
I don't consider her a
I
villain.
don't
Me
say-
neither.
I always say, because people always say she's crazy. I said Martin was more crazy.
Yeah.
Because Martin messed with a crazy girl and knowing she was crazy. So he took that risk. Martin
Yeah.
was a lunatic
When I seen it,
Lynn
I was like, this is
Whitfield
not going to end up well.
resisted him for so long.
for so long.
And he just kept
Persistent,
pestering
yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Bothering her.
And
He
then-
got what was coming to him.
Yeah, he deserved that shit.
She wasn't the villain. to
Don't
me.
nobody deserve that, man.
Nah, man.
He,
He
should have
played
left her
her
alone.
tough.
He was just trying to ride.
She
the
was minding her
relationship
own
wave.
business.
Right.
He was attracted to her. He was trying to be a good dude, bring joy to her life.
Nah, because once he smashed, he started treating her different.
She started acting different.
Nah, man, look at her.
She
The
told
wife
him.
and Gone Girl was a good ass villain.
I ain't see.
Gone girl. Gone
Oh
girl,
man,
gone
with
girl,
Ben
gone
Affleck.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah,
ain't
because
seen
she was calmly doing
that?
shit.
Man, listen. And she was a good villain in that Netflix joint. I forget the name of it, but now she looked like a villain to me henceforth.
I'm trying to think what else is out there.
Rebecca De Mornay, where's she at?
That was a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
There's so many, bro. There's so many movies out there.
Oh, Kevin Spacey in Seven.
Oh,
Another good villain.
Yeah, he was a good
Kaiser
villain.
Soze was a great villain.
Who?
But I liked him.
Oh, Hannibal Lecter.
I rooted for
Hannibal
Kaiser.
Lecter. I was
I
thinking
love
about
Kaiser,
Hannibal,
bro.
but I was liking him too much.
Yeah, bro. They be
Some
making these villains
fava
too
beans.
likable.
I liked Kaiser, bro.
He'd be like, well,
He
he
was
not
cold,
really that
smooth.
bad.
Real smooth.
He only killed a couple people.
And he killed people who did him wrong first. So
I'll be
Hannibal
rooting
didn't
for
make me
villains.
nervous.
Who?
Hannibal didn't make me nervous. I was trying to pick people that actually made me nervous or I hated.
When he started killing people in other countries, I was like, hey, man.
Yeah.
Got his shit.
This is also a.
When he went
she was the
overseas.
villain in that.
Who?
Fall from Grace.
Oh, I ain't
Oh, I
seen
didn't see that.
Yeah, but she wasn't.
Kevin
We didn't, she
McAllister?
didn't.
Kevin
we didn't find
McAllister
out
was
to the
not a
very
villain.
end,
Yeah.
so she didn't
I
bother.
can
Kaiser.
tell, but-
Yeah,
Ike Turner.
Oh,
Great
What's
great
love
villain.
got to do with
Great
it?
villain.
Eat the
Great
damn
villain.
cake.
Yeah.
Come on. He was the best.
This is not a. This is also a TV show, but Pablo Escobar was.
Oh, Narcos.
Oh
Yeah,
man, he was
my
something else
God.
watching that. Yeah,
Yeah.
He blew that hospital. I was like,
Oh
bro.
man. He is
yeah. I was like, you gotta go. The only
That
thing that gave me
plane.
satisfaction is like, I know his ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
I
you're
know,
going, bro.
I know how this is gonna happen.
Right. He's one of the few
Oh, the good son.
like
Oh, the good son was good,
Oh,
bro.
he was-
Oh.
Yeah.
No, okay, I got you. Kevin McAllister now. The
oh
good
he was saying in the Good Son.
Oh, Macaulay.
But that's not his
Macaulay
name.
Culkin,
It's
yeah.
not.
Okay.
He gave him his other acting.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
Kevin,
Like-
Kevin was just an annoying ass kid.
He wasn't even annoying. Kevin was
He was
minding his
hella
own
annoying.
business.
Nah, Kevin was a bad. He needed a whooping.
Who, Kevin?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Definitely.
Oh,
maybe
when
in
he
the
talked to
house.
his mom?
Yeah, okay,
bro.
okay.
Kevin was a.
I was
He
thinking
called his
sure.
mom a dummy?
I was
Nah,
thinking
man.
when the bad guys
Cut
came
the
in,
movie
but
off.
yeah.
he turned it
He
off.
called his mom a dummy. I wouldn't
In the
have that.
opening scene.
It was
in
early.
the opening
He's
scene.
like, dummy? I was like, nah, I can't.
But you know what? That's her fault, bro.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is because
Nah,
she
man.
never ever.
They
smacked
were
him up
terrible
from it.
parents.
They
They
let him
were.
get
They
away
Left
with
him
it.
at home.
That was my first.
Twice.
Good
That
point,
was my
Craig.
first introduction to like
times.
white families. So I was like, these white kids are out of control because Kevin was wild.
That never would have happened.
I never knew.
Mm-hmm.
Izzy be like, no. You be like, who you saying no
But
to?
we got to get out of here, y'all.
Yeah, we got
We'll,
this
we'll
is a record,
construct
right?
a straight Mount
Oh, snap.
Rushmore later on. But anyway, where you at, DC?
Purchase some Prove It beanies.
Okay.
Please get the rest of those.
That's my pick for you. There you
DCUrbancomedy.com. Tempe Improv this weekend, Arizona.
Oh, that's going to be a fun one.
Again? Y'all going back out there?
Yeah, Tempe love them.
That's dope.
I love them. I'm going to be with y'all in Tempe.
Pull up.
For sure.
Do Craig really be pulling up when he say he gonna pull up?
He don't pull up all the time,
No,
though. He
okay.
do.
He
He,
just
he
be-
do.
He always making his kids events.
Yeah. Putting his
His games
kids
be
first,
just
man.
popping up.
Did they win the playoff game?
So they tied for three-way first place in league, and
Okay.
now playoffs start this week.
When's that? I had the kids, but now she ain't working, so I can probably go to a
I think
playoff
that
game.
starts Friday.
Is the game Friday?
I believe so.
I ain't got nothing to do
These
Friday.
playoff games, yo, when the bus pulled up this week, all the kids were outside like, "Foxx H."
Oh, man.
Foxx H.
Yeah.
I wanna go.
When he walked in the gym, it was packed. They were screaming it. Then they were like, "Overrated."
Yep.
It fucked him up at the free throw line a little bit, but he got back in there. They, yeah.
Give me that hate, bro.
want
The glow up.
Yeah. He was like,
Yeah.
"Dad, this ain't." And I was like, "Yeah."
That's what college gonna
Hey,
be like.
bro.
That's what
That's,
you want.
that's
Yeah.
you a problem now.
Yep.
That's what college gonna be like. You better get used to it.
I walked in smiling. I was like, "You hear this shit?" I was like, "Yeah."
And then once he dunk on somebody,
Right. Oh, they're quiet now.
Okay.
Be quiet now.
Everything's a big thing though when you play against schools like that.
I love that.
Turnover.
All right.
Right. It's only one or two ways it's gonna go. You're gonna kill and they hate you so much, or like a comedy show, you can flip them.
Yeah.
And if you start doing well, they be like, you know what?
This kid's great.
Hey man,
This kid's great.
we fuck with
He
you.
almost dunked on somebody, and you heard a couple of people like, "Oh, you seen that? You seen that?"
You
And I was
can
like,
flip 'em.
"You just say."
Yeah, the switch.
Are you selling your shirts?
Oh yeah, well, I got Mr. Toxic shirts.
I need one of those. Where we gonna
Craig
get one?
I
Wayans.
need
You
I
got
gotta
one.
get in on that.
At
man.
Craig Wayans on
I feel like I
IG.
could bring
and get
him.
them.
I can
Part of me,
DM
I
you
don't
again.
want
Yeah, I'll bring you
That's what I
one.
feel like if I wear it, a part of me that I want to
Yeah,
come out.
for those that are nice and soft.
Mr. Toxic.
Yeah, let me feel
Like,
this.
yeah,
Oh,
you're
this is
so
nice.
nice.
Yeah,
This is
man.
nice.
See
I've
the
been
shirt.
suppressing this
Craig
shit.
gonna advertise these with just a shirt on and no bottom.
No problem. Chaz, what you on?
You know
I'm be at home with my baby every single night with my
man,
daughter,
ain't that great.
cuddling and watching Peppa Pig. That's where I'll be every single night.
Chazzy issues.
Just me and Izzy. Me and Dion.
I'll watch your kid, man. Get out of here.
I'm good, dog.
Get
I
outta
don't
here,
trust
dog.
you anymore.
Not when you
since-
say it that way.
I don't trust you anymore since
outta
you
here,
would
man.
not tell Tony about my $100.
I'm on my business, bro.
I know what you meant.
Lacaroni and Chaz podcast episode 8, 7, and 8 are up. We're doing 2 a week now, Monday and Thursday, for now, anyways, until schedules permit. So please, it's been growing a lot. I appreciate y'all. See my society's up there. Oh, live-ish at 5-ish with me. Come on, hang out on YouTube with me, man. We be up there live every day. Tony then came in the house, had a good time, dip real quick.
That's every day?
I do it
dip.
Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
Live-ish at 5-ish. Pull up, man. I would love for y'all to pull up in there. Yeah, and then yeah.
Are you just gonna see us? Or you gonna be like, "Oh, join on in this"?
I gotta figure that part out because you can do it on IG, but you can't do it on YouTube yet. But I think there's other ways to do it.
It's
You
on
can bring
YouTube
somebody
or on
in.
IG?
Just on YouTube right now.
All right.
Yeah, so I figured that part out.
Live at 5 on YouTube.
Live-ish at 5-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Kiki.
I'm
you love
home
me?
for this month. Everywhere I'll be
Yeah.
is just local LA shows. I don't have nothing on the road till April.
Nice. You deserve a break, bro.
So- No, I don't. I don't want a break. I want more work.
You don't want a little breather?
We've had 2 years of break. I don't want
That's
any more
true.
break.
That's a good point.
I want more work.
That's a good point,
So I'm working on that. And thank you to everybody who came to Houston.
H-time.
And the shout out to the women who came solo. They was like, my homegirl's supposed to come. She didn't show up, but y'all pulled up solo.
Confidence.
Appreciate
That
you.
was sis.
Houston,
Yeah,
Texas.
and other than that, the Hella shirts are now in multiple colors. So this one's navy blue. I don't know if y'all can tell. There's also red, gray, and then the black. And then the I Don't Care shirts as well in the same 4 colors. And then the hoodies are almost gone, so get those. And I think that's it. Oh, and look out for Brutally Honest. It's on my YouTube channel. We're 4 episodes in now. It's
Very
me, Keenan
wild.
Baker. It's wild as hell.
Very wild.
Okay, so basically what it is, y'all don't know what it is.
It's very wild.
It is 3 dudes having barbershop talk, but in front of everybody.
It's
So
very
there's
wild.
no filters. There's no. We'll probably get in trouble. But if you like that, then check it out. Me, Keenan Baker, and Gary Anderson
I
just
said,
being
oh my God.
reckless as hell. Reckless as hell. So, and that's it.
Nana P said Craig should make a Sweetest Taboo shirt.
Sweetest taboo.
Sweetest. You gotta say it like that too.
Tony, what you on?
This weekend, catch me in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
Starting tonight. Starts tonight. Pull up.
Oh, you tonight?
5 shows.
Well, you know,
Well,
this
it'll be
airs
tonight
Thursday.
by the time
my
it's
bad.
aired.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I was
So
like,
it'll be
nigga.
tonight through Saturday
Get
night.
out of here, Tony.
5 shows, Memphis, Tennessee. Followed by Miami, Florida the following weekend. So pull up. Get your tickets early. But yeah,
I might
y'all.
have to come give y'all a Miami night.
Man, pull up, man.
I love
Don't be
Miami.
just saying you're pulling up and then don't show up.
Let me surprise you. Let me say it, and
All
then
right.
if I come, it's like, oh, that nigga.
When is Miami?
Bet that the next weekend.
Oh no, that's too soon.
So yeah, y'all pull on up, and yeah, y'all. So make sure you ask us any questions you have in the YouTube comment section. Put the big red exclamation or the big red question mark so I can find them easily. Shout out to Keon's cousins.
Keon's cousin.
Yeah,
up in here
y'all
with
growing in here,
with
man.
the good
Ah.
questions, the
Yeah.
good robust questions.
You know
man.
what I wanted to say real quick? When you guys like comment on something that we said, timestamp it. Because I want to go back and look at it and just,
Oh,
timestamp
yeah.
it for us. Remember that so I can laugh with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause y'all be like such and such. We be like, I
Yeah,
have
I'll
no
be like,
idea.
well,
what that
I
And
means.
know
I am not going to go through the whole thing again.
Yeah, but if you timestamp it, I'll be like, oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
then we say
'cause
so much stuff. You be like, when
I
did
don't
I
say
that.
back
Right.
in the episodes.
Who
I'll
said
barely
it?
be in the comments.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, y'all. Pull on up. We appreciate y'all. And we out.